the audio stuff, it was all just magic to me because none of it fucking made sense. But whenever it came to like video stuff, like because camera guys will talk about like the model or camera that they have, but whenever they get down to it, they start talking specifics of like the tech of like what it does and how it does it, and that stuff like all camera guys understand.
Yeah.
But like and that I get. But like if you start talking about fucking model numbers and this, that, and the other, and expect me just to know like what that model number has and the specs on that, is like, no, tell me the specs, dude. Like I don't know. Like no, like that's like I'm never gonna be that level of autism. Like this doesn't make sense to me. What are you doing?
I'm a car guy. You start getting into real weird shit about cars, I'm gonna just be like, I know how to fix brakes and I can like rebuild shit, but I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the specific piece of kit for like a Ford T-Bird from like wherever. And I don't think Ford makes Thunderbird now. I feel really dumb.
No, Thunderbird's Ford.
Oh, Thunderbird is Ford? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, Firebird is Pontiac.
Yep.
But yeah, Thunderbird is Ford.
And I only know that because we used to have one.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but I used to have people try to talk to me about like specific types of like engines and like cc's and, you know, cubic inches of this, that, and the other thing, and all these different numbers. And I'm like, look, man, I just want to be able to fix a car. I don't really give a shit about what car you drive.
I had a friend of mine that somehow knew the compression ratio of every fucking engine available, dude.
See that shit I don't get. I don't fucking understand why you need to know that unless you're an actual mechanic.
That's a level of tism I don't ever understand.
That guy was like, he was a bullshitter, so he could have just been making the shit up too.
Oh, I used to do shit like that.
He met.
I was real
like,
fucking cringy at 18,
like,
19 years
hey,
old.
Like,
holy shit.
I've known people like that. No, like I used to do that.
I used to do that. I fucking did. Until like, I think it was like 19 and a half or so. When somebody was finally like, you know, it's really fucking obnoxious. And it's just like, oh shit, that's a really dick fucking thing. And they weren't even talking about me. They were talking about somebody else. But then I realized, I'm like, I'm just fucking like that, dude. Ooh, I gotta stop.
I guess you realize that, I suppose.
Although I do have an example of one of those stories, that one of those guys that was the absolute best. He talked about how his brother had this fancy sports car that was cloaked to radar guns.
That's not a thing.
You press a fucking button and it would cloak, and the police wouldn't be able to tell how fast he was going because he was going really fast.
That's not a thing.
Oh, it gets better.
Dude. Oh, hey, go ahead. I got
the other thing the car could do was send a signal to tell the police gun, the speed gun, what that speed the car was going, so he could tell it to say whatever number he wanted.
Again, that's not a thing.
No, but the first one was so good, but the second one was just like so far over that line.
All right, so the compression ratio guy I was talking about, he also would tell the story about how he had two uncles. One was blind and one was deaf.
Oh no!
And when they would go anywhere, the blind guy would drive, and the deaf guy would tell him like when to stop and fucking go and fucking turn and all that shit.
So that is
like, it took me a while to realize, like, yeah, like, why wouldn't the guy that can see just fucking drive?
Right?
The story makes no fucking sense, dude. Like, you don't have to hear to be able to drive, but sight's pretty important, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he would tell that fucking story all the time, dude. Like, that's fucking ridiculous, dude.
If it was a one-time thing when they were drunk as fuck, like both of them were just drinking like real hard one day and were like, let's try to drive around the block. I'll fucking tell you where to turn.
That dude's literally just talking about the fucking plot to See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Oh really?
Like
that actually happened?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor.
You're fucking right.
Oh fuck! Oh my god, dude! That fucking.
Oh, that story's even better now.
Oh my god. Yeah, but he was definitely one of those ones where you couldn't really call him on it because he would just keep talking fucking ridiculous shit until you just gave up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it would just be more and more bullshit, never admitting that he was full of shit.
I mean, yeah, you can't back down from a lie that fucking dumb. Like at a certain point, you just gotta.
Right.
Well, anything. He would fucking tell stories about like fucking saying that I like just chugged a fucking fifth of fucking Jack Daniels or something. And I'm like, you guys like that story? Because it never happened. I never did that. He tried to fucking convince me that it did.
Oh
He would
my
still
god.
try to convince me that it did, dude. I'm like, dude, I don't need a fucking hype man. You don't have to fucking bullshit people to fucking, make me sound cool or whatever. That never fucking happened. And still, he'd be like, no. And I'm like, dude, fucking
No, dude,
stop.
I think the most egregious story that like I've ever heard when like literally like this guy is like intense telling this story, and every single person is sitting there gathered around like, I wonder what else bullshit this motherfucker's gonna say next. he was talking about the story about how like when he went to Thailand, and like the reason why he went to Thailand kept changing, but like originally I think it was because he was there on a school trip, and then later it was because like he was going there after graduation, whatever. But like it didn't matter. But like he was on some bullshit, and that like he found this this he was at some like strip club that the mafia owned, and while he was there, he's like, all right, I'm gonna save this stripper, and picked her up and carried her out of the place under his arm.
Fucking
like,
what? How the?
Yeah.
Like 0% of that story happened, bro. Like literally nobody believes it. Like you see the look everyone is giving you.
Why would the mafia own a fucking strip club in Thailand? Number one. Number two, how the fuck you think you walking out with a stripper under your arm from a mafia top fucking strip club in Thailand? You're like, one would think that the laws there are just a little less fucking protective of you in here, and I don't think you'd be able to walk out of a fucking mafia strip club here with a stripper. You'd just be dead either way. Like, I don't understand the mafia aspect of it. That just makes no fucking sense. The rest of it's fucking ridiculous, but I mean,
every part of it was bullshit, and everyone
oh
just
my
went
God.
like, I kind of want to just like gather around and watch you to see what bullshit you say next. Like none of this is true.
That's one of the guys we worked with when I worked with that other guy that would tell a story about the car. He always used to say, look, I know this guy's full of shit, but they're interesting stories, and so I just look at it as, what kind of weird story do I get to hear tonight, so that's how he looked at it.
Dude.
Oh, they were.
Thing, dude. Yeah.
Oh, the other guy we worked with who was a
That's
cutter,
like-
those were not
what
fun
I'm talking
stories.
Jesus Christ.
He would sit here and talk about how he would bleed himself into like a fucking measured like cup thing, and he had like lines on there so that he knew when to stop before you'd pass out.
Just no.
Yeah.
Everything about that is bullshit too.
You didn't see this dude's fucking body. Literally like a network of scars from cutting himself. I don't know if he necessarily bled himself like that, but he fucking cut himself all the goddamn time. The dude showed up with fucking cuts all over his face one day because he didn't get the fucking key to open and or lock and unlock the fucking doors.
Yeah, dude.
It was the weirdest fucking shit, huh?
Yeah. Fuck you. Not giving him the keys.
Yeah, he was
Like
a
pretty
weird,
responsible guy.
just a weird closeted gay dude like thing. Not closeted, and we all knew he was gay. Like he was open up, but like he didn't tell his family or anything like that. And this would have been, well,
So
it's
he
like
knew he
20
was
fucking years
gay.
old. So 19 fucking, or no, just 2000, just like the year 2000. So 20 years ago. Yeah, he had like fucking like naked fucking statues all over his house, and his family still didn't fucking realize he was gay. Fucking really, dude? There's an awful lot of Greco-Roman wrestling going on for you not to figure that one out, buddy. Oh, I wish I had pictures of that dude's
Denial,
face.
dude. It'd be a powerful thing.
Yeah, that dude was fucking nuts. We eventually were like, dude, you can't fucking tell us these stories anymore. Like we don't want to hear it. It's so fucking gross.
So he would actually tell you about him cutting himself?
Oh, all the fucking time.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It was like a really small graveyard shift that just became out of necessity in a relatively small assembly company because they just needed to get more product out the door. So they were like, all right, you 5 or 6 people, you can work in the middle of the night. And then the only reason they didn't give him the key was he'd call in sick so often, and because he was cutting himself and fucking himself up. Did other people, like who weren't sick at all, got the key because they were going to be there every night. So that was the whole point. It wasn't about like being a manager or nothing. It didn't give you any authority.
So they basically did just put all the freaks on the night shift.
Yeah, that's why I was there for sure. We used to play fucking bocce and shit. Like one of the dudes brought a bunch of wooden balls so we could play bocce on this long stretch of fucking office carpet. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And there really wasn't a manager either. It was the weird part. Like, it was just like, if we left before the morning shift started, we would have to lock up. That was it.
As long as you were getting enough product out, they probably didn't really care.
Yeah, well, you're not dealing with the day-to-day nonsense and all the interruptions for fucking middle management type bullshit. Or just normal, whatever, stuff you gotta talk to people about. We outperformed like the day shift every single time. Yeah, like we put way more product out in way less time at night. Just because there wasn't anybody to bug us, we just sit there and do the work.
Yeah, if you remove management from the productive flow, dude, productivity increases.
Oh yeah, that manager was the kind of guy that would like sit in his office and like fucking look at porn and he was always hitting on like a couple of different girls there. But they were like in their 20s and he was like starting to go gray, like 45, 50. Fucking that was just the weirdest place for like inner office, or not inner office, but inner fucking, like, just weird fucking relationships that happen at work.
Yeah, just a weird fucking dynamic.
Yeah. Like, there was one of the guys that worked with the engineers, and then, like, this chick that worked in assembly that were always, like, flirting just real fucking heavy. And both of them were married to other people. Of course. I don't know. We had one lady get fucking taken out in handcuffs. The purchasing person was fucking skimming off the top. Oh, that was fun.
I've heard a lot of fucking shit where they just get fired. You know what I mean? Like, they don't, for some reason, they don't, like, I don't understand why they wouldn't press charges. Just let them get away with that shit. Unless they just didn't have the evidence, like it was kind of enough to fire them.
But not enough to prosecute.
Really
right.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I know my company that I work for now, because it's a non-profit, had somebody who was writing grants to get, grant money from the government. And like they said, like something like 75% of it just never got to the company. And they didn't want to press charges because they were worried that it would throw people off of donating to the company or ruin their contract with the county somehow. Like the county would have to cut ties because somebody was stealing money or something like that, and they were just like, we don't want to lose like our biggest fucking source of income. Which I don't understand. It didn't make any sense to me either. Yeah, so they just fired the guy. This is all way before I ever started working there, so I don't know if it's, if it's grown in the telling or, you know what I mean? Like, how much of what I heard is actually true at this point? Ooh. I got ranked in Overwatch.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So I'm not fucking bronze. I was surprised. I thought I'd be the lowest level bronze. I'm actually silver in tank, which is the second level, and then gold in DPS. And I haven't finished the support guys, the healer guys, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be like silver there too. So I was like, hey, that actually puts me officially like ahead of gaming on that, like learning how to play a game thing. 50 hours and I'm not bronze.
I mean, I will say though that the level of competitive play in Overwatch is significantly lower than the level of competitive play in
Oh, I'm sure. I would Overwatch. Also, Overwatch. I'm pretty sure at least one or two of the matches had cheaters in it, even in the fucking like 10 matches I played to fucking plays. Like there was one dude who had all Chinese characters in his name and like 100 fucking percent accuracy. He just fucking killed everybody the whole game. Oh man, it was fun though. Yeah, that's their level of competitive gameplay. They still have like a bunch of hackers in there. It's like, god damn it. Apparently there's AI fucking cheats now. Where like it's not even like an aimbot, because an aimbot will like just, you know, move your cursor over like the enemy over and over, like so you can't miss them.
Yeah.
Whereas the AI will only do it a certain amount, will just sort of guide you gently so it looks like you're aiming half the time. And then you can like toggle it on and off and just shoot the ground so your accuracy doesn't get so high. They get pretty intense apparently.
So it doesn't look like you're cheating.
Yeah, on like the statistics, you know, get pulled out like, hey, this guy got 100% accuracy in every game. So either we got a new Grandmaster fucking champion player, or somebody got some fucking software. One of them had a fucking piece of software that ran another character in the game, so it would follow around and do like I guess there's certain combos between like certain characters that are really hard to beat. And so he set it up so that he was the main character in that combo, and the other character would like be played by an AI entirely, and just follow around doing that combo and helping him out. Right? I mean, that's fucking brilliant. Like, I don't even know if you should be mad at that or just really impressed.
Oh no, be mad. Be mad.
Yeah,
Like,
you can
that's
be both. You can be mad and impressed.
Well, the one video I saw with that in it, like the guy lost the game, so even with the cheat, he didn't win.
So even with the fucking sucks.
Well, that's how you pick out most of the cheaters that are really easy to pick out. Like I'm sure there's ones that just never get caught because they're decent at the game and they only use it like very sparingly to like just, you know, win those things where they're on the edge of losing.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the cheaters you see in Overwatch, they're just terrible fucking players and just don't fucking die. Where like you can sneak up behind them and then shoot them, and then like 10 seconds later you're like, they're gonna notice me, right? Like at some point they're gonna realize I'm shooting them. And I'm right behind him.
They haven't built the cheat for that yet.
I don't know. Well, they don't, like I've seen the things I've seen is that there's people who clearly have a wall hack because they just know where everybody is all the time. And they're not using. And the weird thing about Overwatch is a lot of the characters have abilities that are those cheats. Like there's a guy who shoots an arrow and you get like basically you get wall hack for like
Genji.
5 seconds or something like that.
I know that one. His name is Genji.
It's actually Hanzo.
Because
it may have been Genji back in the day though, because a lot of this stuff's gotten switched around.
I want to be Genji.
Yeah, I'm already Genji. Then I'll choose McCree. I already chose McCree. No, okay, sorry. Stop.
Do you feel better now that we finished the song?
Now a little bit better, yeah, kind of. Oh, and then Soldier 76, his ultimate is like an aimbot for like 10 seconds or 5 seconds or something like that. So there's a lot of those, but there's like wall hacks, aimbots, and then the one I've seen is like they just can't go below a certain level of health. Like they just won't drop below 10% or something like that. You just can't kill them. Unless you just fucking the whole team is pouring damage on them.
Yeah, I never understood the whole cheating thing, dude. Like taking pride in, like, how do you actually take pride in what you're doing? You just fucking cheated to do it. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It felt really good when I stopped dying every 5 seconds because I just finally like figured out how to play the game enough to stay alive and figure out how bad I was at it. You know, it was like each little increment of improvement. You're like, oh, this is awesome. I'm so much better than I was like, you know, a week ago. I don't understand why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I just never understood the whole cheating thing.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure it's fun. Like you win every game, but you're not really good at it.
Taking pride in it is what I find really confusing. It's like, dude, you're cheated. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
or the people that take so much pride in winning that you're like a little concerned for their well-being. You're like, wow, this really is just a video game, dude. Like, yeah, you won. You were really good, but it didn't really mean anything.
I always go back to that fucking quote from Waiting. You remember that movie?
Oh, the waiter one, yeah, where they're
John C. Daly and Ryan Reynolds. Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds played such a good scumbag in that one.
You're the funniest guy at Shenanigans. That's like being the smartest guy with Down syndrome.
Oh man, it's like being king of the retards. Yeah, you're king, but you're still a retard. Also, Antifa apparently invaded the fucking Portland suburbs.
And it did not go well.
Tried to.
I can't imagine how that would fail. I gotta tell you, a bunch of people start getting up in front of my house with fucking, you know, what do they call it? Molotov cocktails and shit. I'm fucking taking fuckers out. Like, y'all ain't lighting my house on fire.
Yeah, that shit was fucking nuts.
I'd say nothing personal, but no, in that case, it'd be really, really personal. Did any of you get it shot? Because
that was fucking brilliant. Dude, you see how fucking bitchy they get when they're not outnumbered or they're outgunned.
Oh yeah, then they start crying like little babies. Please, this man stopped me from destroying his home with his lawful firearm in a lawful fashion. And in fact, you should probably be arresting me for admitting to doing any of the shit I just talked about. But please take his gun away so I can destroy his home.
Yeah. So we can go peacefully protest our neighborhood.
It's like, you do realize the police are going to get real fucking blind to any evidence, you know, or anybody fighting back at a certain point when they can't actually do anything to put a stop to the Antifa, because the mayor won't let them. I'm sure they got real deaf to people getting their ass beat. So like, oh, that's really sad. We can't do anything about that, though. What the fuck?
That's
Jesus Christ, dude.
Fucking really loud. Oh, was that a motorcycle?
That seemed to be a motorcycle, yes.
Did sound like a motorcycle. We got a guy that comes by where I work every so often and just, well, it's probably not the same guy, but because it's, you know, kind of an industrial area. So there, every once in a while you get those people out there just fucking doing donuts in the street. Just like for a minute or two, you're like, oh yeah, there it goes again.
Yeah, I love the people that just haul ass for no reason. Like, taking up a stoplight, they just fucking punch it. Like, no fucking reason.
Yeah, oh yeah, like they're racing everybody else on the fucking road.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, actually, I used to do that shit.
I've had people do that, like where they try to pull up next to you and they want to like get you to race them.
Yeah. That guy.
And just they're revving their car, they're like, rah, 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 and then you just don't go. Like, let them go peel out and then just drive normal because they're fucking out of their mind.
Yep.
People are crazy, dude.
Yep. Well, it's like that's when I had the Mustang for the brief period that I owned it. And the even briefer period that it actually drove. like, man, do you know how much money I put into this thing? You think I'm gonna race you on the street? Nah. It's like, fuck right off. I don't know if I have any pictures of that car. It's in fucking Germany now, though.
Did
Apparently,
you guys watch that one video where they were talking about, I guess CNN claimed that fucking the mainstream media is like anti-Biden.
oh yeah,
Oh, right.
the video you loaded with that was fucking crazy. How
That
did
was
those
adorable.
people not
Dude,
laugh?
did you watch the part I was talking about though?
That was adorable.
Oh, I watched the
Dude.
whole thing. It was great. But that part where the first part where Brian says that fucking line, and everybody else just sort of stops for a minute.
And they go, yeah, it's
yeah,
true.
totally. Dude, that is one of the ugliest black bitches I've ever seen, dude. Holy shit. That chick was fucking hideous. But yeah,
Is there any other kind?
Yeah, occasionally. If they're, the hyena type.
But it's okay though because he's black.
But yeah, literally fucking making that a news story about him getting an extra scoop of fucking ice cream in his dessert.
That one, yeah, that one fucking. I listened to that. I'm like, they sound so serious. Like, did anybody else even ask, or was he just the only one that asked? So he got 2 scoops, and everybody else is fucking dumb.
Wouldn't you be ashamed to be associated with that story?
I would not want my name on that.
Or editor, or fucking producer, whatever. I would be like, no, I'm not fucking putting my name on this shit. Fuck you. Fucking cares? An extra scoop of ice cream?
Yeah, legitimately, an extra scoop of ice cream. That's fucking crazy. That was so weird. The fuck do I have a picture of this chick with a fucking tree next to her?
What?
I don't know. I got this picture of some random chick next to a tree. I don't even know who the hell this is.
Okay.
I don't know what the picture's from. Just apparently I have it. Like if it was
shit,
porn,
and
I'd
then you guys
understand.
watched Then you guys watched the Tommy Lahren bitching about men video?
No.
Yes, but can we not talk about random internet drama for just like one night? Like just dumb people being dumb
all
on
I
the
have to
internet.
say is, Tommy Lahren doesn't seem to realize that she's just an entitled bitch. It's kind of what I got from it.
Yeah,
kinda
pretty
curious.
much.
Oh, I used to be able to get away with shit when I was younger and hotter. But I'm past my prime. These guys want to date women like I used to be when I was younger and hotter. It's like, oh, but no, me and all my friends. Like, yeah, your friends are entitled bitches too. And you're probably all past your prime. She literally said that. Me every fucking time she made a point, she was like, me and my friends and my. I'm like, no, you all fucking suck. You're all fucked up, evil, fucking entitled bitches. Fucking co-signing on each other's bullshit. But yeah, you still get people like, yeah, I saw it. She was great. Totally agree with everything.
Oh. I don't know why I marked that second image as a spoiler.
The fuck is this?
Oh, I used to fuck with Skype bots when I'd get Skype bots sending me shit. I'd forgotten I'd add that. So I just put it back and put it in there. You like the part where I asked her to cut one of her labia off and send it to me? It's a little fucking dark.
Oh, fuck. I guess there's no keyword things for labia.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to attach.
No, they did not. They did not figure out that there was something going on there.
They essentially respond to whatever keywords, they're fucking for their next response or whatever. I'm like, nope, nothing about labia. I haven't had any of that programmed in for some strange reason.
Oh, here's a good one. I should put this in the fucking camera roll. I like this one. Some chicks is getting mad because she thinks guys just want pussy. And so the guy very candidly explains it pretty fucking much. Like, it's the only reason they tolerate you.
Fucking nailed it.
Dude, I love those old Patrice bits. It's like, men only want one thing. Yeah, bitch. And you're keeping me from getting it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, do you not understand why this is your fault?
You don't bother to develop a personality or any of that shit, but we're supposed to love you for you.
The one you always bring up, Date Squad, the one where basically they talk about, like, where women, he basically gets women to just reduce themselves to a series of holes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's the
Where he's
fucking,
like,
that's the best one right there.
Yeah. The one where he asks the audience, or the women in the audience, is like, okay, let's say
Yeah.
you had a terrible accident and they had to remove your pussy. What would you do to keep your man past, the first 2 months they can't leave the bitch because she just lost her pussy, period. And basically he's like, at first they're not really saying, he's like, no, you can talk, like, say it. And the first person is like, fucking oral sex. He's like, okay, mouth. And then someone else is like, anal sex. He's like, okay, asshole. And he's like, all right, so you guys have been, like, pissed off at me all night. But I asked you to fucking define yourself as more than that. But you guys just a series of holes to yourself.
Yep.
Nobody said play Xbox, tell better stories, bringing a
Talk
bitch
to
down
him.
pussy.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. That whole thing is just fucking crazy. All right, there we go. Sorry, I had to adjust my mic there for a minute. It was really like, it looked like it was clipping into red or something, and I'm like, that's a little too high. Yay, party time. Oh, man. Oh, so how much longer for this fucking quarantine?
November.
Fucking done.
Like,
No, I know it's going to be November. I just want it to be fucking done.
Like I was telling you bitches in November of last year.
I know.
And nobody wants to give me credit for that.
Everybody's giving you credit for that. We have, for sure. We're like, yeah, you were right. You called it.
Not enough.
Shut up.
Not enough, though. We're not kissing your ass nearly enough.
Right. I'm not getting my ass kissed nearly enough for that.
Oh, man.
Did you guys see the that shooting that happened to the dude in Phoenix? Cops answering the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so fucking.
They did not let it be known that they were police before.
Ooh,
They
that's not a good thing.
Before they knocked on the door.
They knocked and said Phoenix police at pretty much the same time. Yeah, and then here's what's fucking really crazy is they wouldn't, like, let's say you have the peephole to look out. They don't stand in front of the door. They both stand off to the sides with their guns drawn, dude. Which even if
No, that makes sense, though. If you think you're responding to an armed threat, the last thing you want to do is stand in front of the door and be like, hey, it's the police. Now I'm going to stand right here because I heard you got a gun and I want to make sure that you don't miss.
Yeah. And dude, if you listen to the guy, the 911 call or whatever, the complaint, like, it's pretty obvious that it's a noise complaint. Like,
oh, okay. I heard it was a swatting because when you started talking about it, I'd heard that the guy swatted him.
Complaint, but like the fucking 911 operator was like, "Do you think it's a domestic disturbance or something?" And he's like, "Well, if that'll get him out here any faster," like he literally said that.
Oh, well,
Should've been
then
pretty
yeah,
fucking
that's
obvious.
pretty fucked up. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I heard it was
It's pretty
swatting.
loud. It could be. Yeah, if you hear the fucking the police dispatch call, the guy calling it in, it should have been pretty fucking obvious.
Oh yeah, as soon as I heard it was
Even with
swatting, I
that-
just was like, I don't want to fucking hear anymore. It's just too fucking depressing. Because it always ends up being about a
But
goddamn
dude, he,
video
like, had
game.
the gun. So you guys have seen the video, right? I mean, yeah, he had the gun, but it was to his backhand, and it was like, not raised at all. And he went to fucking like lower it. You know what I mean? Like immediately, he was like, "Oh shit!" And fucking.
Dude, and that's the thing. If it was the guy that was in front of him that couldn't see that all he saw was the guy that like the guy had his hand behind his back. Which either way, even if you're fucking answering the fucking door like that, you're still in the goddamn right. You know?
Yeah.
But
fucking
no, like
True,
so,
yeah.
But if it was the
You know,
cop
that
that
happens
was in
when they'll
front
knock
of
on the
him,
door and say they're the cop.
no, that's the
Fucking rob
thing.
you.
If it was the cop that was in front of him that only saw his hand behind his back, that'd be one thing. We'd be having a whole different conversation. But it wasn't. It was the guy behind him, because like he was on the other side of the door, and the guy like took a step out of the door, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the guy behind him, because he was looking at the cop that was in front of him. It was the guy behind him that fired 7 fucking shots into his back.
No shit. Okay, I thought it was the guy that.
Oh, into his back?
Camera.
Wow.
No, they shot him in the back.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, because he was going to like putting his other hand out, like his front hand or whatever, his left hand, and he was going to put the gun down. It looked like to me, and he fucking got blasted.
Probably when he realized it
So,
wasn't his
dude, if
asshole
he's-
neighbor and it was
if
the
he's
cops, you know?
fucking- here's, I pretty much know the answer to this, but he was black. Because there's no fucking real outrage over this, and this seems like a much more egregious case than fucking George Floyd.
Well, especially with
in my
that new
opinion.
footage that came out with George Floyd. Also, hey, what's up, gang?
Yeah.
No,
So-
dude, like, and that's the thing though. Like this, I've been saying this back since like 2008, back when like the police was a big fucking page on Facebook and shit. Before that got taken down because you can't have that because that's racist. You're talking about police brutality, and your main focus isn't about black men.
Yeah.
That was the reason that page got taken down. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that. I never really did much on
Well, it was
Facebook,
big on
though.
the internet back then.
Yeah, no, dude, I remember this, and since 2008, I've been saying like, dude, we're both on the same side, but you're taking our fight, like everyone's fight, into this racial thing where it's not gonna help fucking anybody.
Right.
And
Yeah.
12 years later, we're still talking about race, and we haven't fucking helped anybody.
Yep.
Like, how the fuck is there not outrage over that? That fucking dude getting shot by the police like that.
Well,
Well,
here's
I
the
know
thing.
why, because he's white.
Well, no, because here's the thing. The best victim you can possibly have, young, wealthy, white woman. Young, poor, black woman, right next to it.
Yeah.
Unarmed black man is just, it depends on the media of the week, you know? But like fucking white dude, nobody gives a fucking shit.
Yeah.
Unless he's like retarded.
No.
In which case,
Well, no.
only sometimes.
Can we start like a Twitter then? Like a Twitter campaign where we try to say like hashtag that dude was retarded so people will care? And I mean
like,
include the so people will
or-
care part, like not just that dude was retarded. Like
How about Trash Lives Matter or something like that? Because it really is just poor people. That seem to be-
we could start
you know
a
what I mean?
fucking what was it? Start a Jonestown Kool-Aid fucking challenge on YouTube.
No, but dude, I'm serious. Like I've been yelling into the void about how, like, okay, if you seriously are only looking at these black cases and are ignoring these blatant cases, like black, white, what the fuck ever. I mean, there are even cases where it is 100% fucking murder on the cops' part,
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it happened to a black dude.
like
But-
where the one where the cop fucking shot the dude who was running away and then walked over and set a fucking gun next to him.
Oh yeah.
Like out of his fucking ankle holster, like all on fucking video. It's like holy shit.
I don't understand the ones where like I don't understand why the ones with the most fucking bullshit surrounding them are the ones that get the national media attention.
Because the left doesn't actually give a shit about people or what happens to them. They don't want anything that they might actually have to make changes based off of. They just want stuff to get people whipped up into a fucking frenzy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't understand why the white dude being killed, like, that fucking pisses me off, just like the George Floyd did. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, like both of those were fucked up situations that shouldn't really have happened and happened because of, like, poor training and people who, frankly, probably should never have been hired in the first place as cops, you know?
Hold on. I don't like the way you said that. It's not poor training. They're doing exactly what they were They're doing exactly what they were trained to do.
So I'm saying the training is poor. I'm not saying that like they were poorly trained. Well, you know what I mean? I fucking damn it.
Yeah. No, like it's not like we need more money for training. No, we need to tell them to stop doing stupid shit because they're doing exactly what I'm saying. Fucking do. Yeah. And it's
yeah, that's what I mean by poor training.
It's not about this. It's about the fucking like the Blue Brotherhood bullshit. The ooh-rah, this is our fucking family.
And the police unions. And the police unions preventing bad police from getting fired. Because I've actually talked to cops. Like I've met a couple in VR chat and chatted with them, and that's a big problem they have. Like they'll get people who say shit like, "I'm here to kill bad guys," and they're like, "Get the fuck out!" And then the police unions are like, "Nah, you can't fire him yet."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's like,
police unions should be on the side of getting rid of the bad apples. You know
and most police really are. It's a lot of it is the unions right now. More than there's the thin blue line bullshit, but there's the unions are also a big part of that issue.
By the way, do you know when that shooting in Phoenix happened? The white dude?
2 months ago.
3 days before the George Floyd thing.
Yeah. Well, and you know all these things. You know, if they'd focused on showing things where cops did shit like that, instead of just going into like racism and making it about that, and then getting the riots going with all the news stuff they did, they might have actually accomplished a change. Because for a brief shining moment, like everybody was kind of on the same page, where it was like Republicans and Democrats were like, "Ah, no, that ain't cool, man."
Yeah, for about 23 hours until the fire started getting lit.
Yeah, yep. And dude, and that was the other thing, dude, because like those of us old enough to remember the Rodney King thing didn't start rioting after they saw the footage of Rodney King getting the shit beat out of him. Started rioting when the cops got acquitted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they waited for at least waited for the fucked up system to do something fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
well, then they had at least a reason for, at the very least, protest. Like, I don't think they have the reason to riot, but, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But they at least waited for the system to do its fucking work.
I've gotten to a point where there's two things that are helpful. There's peaceful protests, and there's revolution. If you want to fucking do something, go murder some motherfuckers. But this angry, yelling, burning shit in the streets, just fucking half-assed fucking bullshit fucking LARPing revolution thing? Fuck you.
Again, the fucking rioters.
You're helping negative fucking people. You were doing more damage than you are good. Fuck you. At this point, you should be put down. Either fucking man the fuck up and start popping some politicians, or go the fuck home, you pussy.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I said about France.
All they want to do is fuck shit up and or get free shit. Like they don't really give a fuck about George Floyd or fucking anyone else.
I doubt any of them still know his fucking name.
Yeah.
You could ask him like, who was the guy that got killed that you're protesting? And they'd be like,
I legit saw a fucking
with a game.
I saw it was the head of one of the local fucking BLM groups, whatever. Basically, it's just, hey, now as long as I can get my face out there, I'm going to keep collecting a paycheck because people are going to keep donating to this group as long as I keep going out here and doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
And corporations by the tens of millions.
They got his name wrong.
Not surprising. Well, again, that's the thing. That's the thing I don't understand. That
Called him Floyd George.
Call him Boy George.
You called him Boy George? No,
Floyd
Boy
George.
George. Boy George actually committed a crime. He fucking handcuffed some motherfucker to a radiator and beat his ass. So
I was just trying to sell my little booty hole, and then this weird musician guy chained me to a radiator and beat the shit out of me. I don't know what happened. I was just trying to be a good little prostitute, and then I got beat up. I don't know what happened.
It was his fault, though. Somehow.
everybody always forgets that about Boy George.
Did pass a count of 20. So he did commit a crime. But,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a fucking major one. Didn't deserve to die, certainly. But, I mean, he did pass a counterfeit 20.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, depending on how good or bad the 20 looked, that might be determine whether I think he should die. Like, he did look real fucking dumb, kind of well. You know?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's execution worthy, but they weren't pulling him over for no reason.
Man.
And he looked like such a bitch, dude. He was fucking. He had to be on all kinds. Well, obviously he was on all kinds of shit.
Fucking meth and fentanyl.
Yeah, that's a crazy combination, dude.
Oh, a downer and an upper? How could that go wrong?
Super fucking high upper and like the most potent fucking downer.
Downers and uppers should always get mixed.
Drive around.
You know what's really good? Caffeinated beer. Throw a couple of those down if you're gonna do your fentanyl meth day. You know, kind of round off that buzz.
Some Jolt Cola and some.
Actually,
fucking
wait. Like,
Everclear.
have you not had like those little like coffee beers?
Oh no, I haven't. I fucking gave up drinking a while ago, long time ago.
All right, well, we need to get you drinking, and Detroit,
Oh.
we're gonna get you some heroin.
It's just I don't fucking like the hangovers, man. The hangovers
Gotta
just started
be
getting
kinda like-
fucking awful.
Let me do crack with you just once, Detroit.
Fucking crack.
It don't last long enough, dude.
Oh
What?
my god.
It don't last long enough, dude. It's too
All
much
right, well,
effort.
then we'll get a fucking shit ton of crack.
You gotta keep smoking it constantly.
And that's
what
the
I like about
best
the fucking
part.
pills. You just
I don't-
fucking swallow it and you're good for fucking hours.
The doing the drug is the best part of doing the drug. What do you mean? You have to keep doing more. Of course, keep doing more. That's the best part.
No, it's, for me, with the drug, the feeling that the drug causes is what I was addicted to. So I like to just be able to swallow some pills and then feel good for like 6 to 8 hours.
You guys do the crack. I'll bring a big bucket full of like micro machines and fucking Legos. And then you guys can just figure out how to work something out of that. That'll be great.
You're just being silly.
Do you legit have like Reddit level autism?
Probably.
Because we're talking about drugs and this motherfucker goes, Legos!
Well, I just think if you guys were on crack, you could come up with some really great fucking like things with some Legos and some little toy cars and shit. I mean,
Legos!
let's get something out of the fucking crack. You know, don't just be high. Be high and be productive. It's an upper.
I mean, I could be like George Floyd. I could start a movement.
Oh god. Oh man, as long as that movement is fucking getting a lot of people to kill themselves.
Oh.
I really think if we find the right hashtag, we could get like maybe hundreds of people to fucking kill themselves that are real dumb.
You know what? By the end of 2020, I'm sure that's going to be a thing. Like there'll be some online media, like social media, fucking cult where a bunch of people at the end of 2020, like 2021 is going to be even worse. All right, fuck it, we'll just kill ourselves.
Oh god.
It's all downhill.
Everybody thought the apocalypse was going to be nuclear, but nah, it's just a hashtag. Just so many people kill themselves that like nobody knows how to run the power anymore. No more doctors.
Yeah, all the
The
doctors kill themselves too.
They're like Trump blocked TikTok. It's not worth it anymore. I still think all the fucking conservatives who are like, nah, that's cool, are like fucking hypocrites, man.
No, there's a select few of them that I don't think are hypocrites. The majority of them, yeah, 100%. I'll give you
Yeah.
that. But there are some that have been talking about fucking Google and fucking fucking Facebook and all these fucking like fucking even Amazon to an extent, because they do some shady fucking shit with all your information too. Like those people, all right, yeah, like you get to say whatever the fuck you want. Like you've been right this whole time. Like you get to keep going. Go ahead. But like the ones who have like, yo, Google's great because it's an American company. Is it really though? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like no, like y'all can sit the fuck down now. Like y'all don't get to have an opinion anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That is a good fucking point.
Hey, but the ones who were talking about how like we need to get rid of TikTok because it's a Chinese spy app.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's get rid of fucking Google and Facebook because they're just doing it, but they're just collecting the information and selling it to China. I mean,
Yeah.
so what?
At least somebody in America is making money off the information. Then
are we just proud that it's American entrepreneurial shit?
the part that gets me is like, what fucking point is there in worrying about the information that like TikTok's gathering as long as it's not installed on any government personnel's phone?
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
that was fucking weird.
I think the biggest issue is the fact that Americans weren't benefiting from the fucking spying or whatever.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just a power play on the back end.
We never do. Wait, sorry. When you say Americans, you mean the real Americans, like the ones that actually fucking control shit?
Yeah, I meant American.
Yeah, those people.
Yeah, not us pleb Americans, us useless fucks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, on the scale of what matters, we fall pretty far below the bottom. Like, I bet their fucking, like, pets are more important to them. Fifi has to have the finest pillows to lay on.
I mean, to be fair, like, I think pets are usually more important than people do. But I'm also
definitely cried more over pets that died than family members.
We also need to get rid of all the dogs and start over. Like, if you want a dog, go get you a fucking wolf and tame that piece of shit. Like, you don't get to just go out and get a pug, because we made a mistake somewhere down the fucking line. Pugs were a mistake.
The only cat we had that I ever really liked was the one that I turned into like a house cat from being semi-feral. I don't know if you can actually train feral cats to be house cats, so it must have been domesticated before.
You can domesticate-ish feral cats.
Yeah, to be fair, it would never go in the house. It would only come in the garage.
No, I've definitely made a house cat out of him, but that cat was still pretty fucking wacky.
Yeah.
Cat,
that was the
cat
one I really liked.
Actually, that fucking cat knew how to open up cabinets and shit.
It's like, fuck you, I'll get my own cat food.
Dude, I had this fucking the door to my bedroom. Like, a lot of time it wouldn't latch all the way. The cat would like push it open, or if it was inside, it would reach under and pull it open. Like, reach his paw under and pull the door open.
Did Gaming really start a stream right now?
Did he really? Oh, that's fucking funny. I didn't even make fun of him yet.
Wasn't he in the chat a little bit ago?
Yeah, I think he's actually just watching.
No, he started a fucking stream.
Oh, it doesn't show it on mine.
Oh, no, never mind. He just posted somebody else's.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say I was like, this piece of shit.
Yeah, now it's just Noob Nation here.
Yeah, to be clear, you still suck, Gaming, but...
Oh, yeah, no, he's
not streaming.
Yeah, at least I'm not fucking Wood in Overwatch like he is in League.
Wood 5. He's fucking Wood 5.
I was shocked. I completely thought I was going to be fucking bronze. Because I fucking suck. When the only advice the other people on your team can be like is, yeah, you really need to learn how to like hit the other people when you're shooting. It's like they're like, yeah, you really need to learn how to like actually hit those people. Like, look, I'm 40. Y'all are like a bunch of fucking 12-year-olds. Give me a fucking break.
Get good.
Get good.
Get good, scrub.
Those are my favorite people. I have a lot of those people. Because sometimes, like, at the end of the game, you can chat, like, both teams together, and I'll be like, hey, anybody got any tips? You know, and they'll be like, you should get good, you fucking loser. It's like, all right, cool.
Thank you. Thanks for the advice, dude.
Oh, Nude Nation is apparently starting a fucking anime tits religion. There you go. That'll get you some fucking money. Oh, we too bad we don't have Samaj. Now would be a good time for him to, get it on the ground floor of that church.
I mean, yeah. I had a lot of jokes in my head and I couldn't get one out, so never mind. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Like,
Something about him marrying Satan for citizenship.
sure, why not? Let's go with that.
Yeah,
10 minutes of your time,
real.
twice a week, Samaj. That's all I'm asking for.
And there is a Swastika Legs wedding fucking section on my Discord. If anybody was, finding a dress or.
I was really into that for like 10 minutes.
Oh man! Well, they wouldn't hire me to be their wedding singer, so I'm not sure if I should really pimp it out like that.
I'm not sure you're invited.
Oh no, dude! What? Damn, that's cold.
Cold-blooded.
I'd bring like some good weed.
All right, you're invited again.
Dude, my brother's friend is moving to Texas, and he gave us 2 like half-grown
from
weed
where?
plants from California.
Get out. No, he's not allowed.
Don't worry.
He's ex-military. I don't think you're gonna have that much of an issue like you would with most Californians.
Dude, Texas needs to put up a fucking wall.
Really,
Everybody's
you
gonna
kind of should.
Everyone's gonna follow Joe Rogan to Texas, dude.
But the guy was saying,
Oh, okay, we'll take Joe. That's fine. Like we accept Joe in the Texas coalition. That's fine.
Now think of who he's gonna bring with him, or who's gonna follow him, I should say.
yeah,
Oh, but he'll fucking bring Jamie.
Brendan Schaub.
That's tough.
Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen in his state.
I mean, Brian Callen's fine.
Yeah, that's true. He's fucking weirdo, dude. But
oh no, make it Joe and Alex, fucking the conspiracy guy. Now I can't remember his last name.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Yeah. Well, he's already there, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
He lives in Austin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Alex Jones already lives in Texas, dude.
Or actually, no, I think he lives right outside of Austin in like fucking Katy or something.
Yeah, I could see him being a Texas guy. That makes a lot of sense.
No, but he actually moved here from fucking somewhere else. Like he wasn't originally from here.
But he belongs there.
His kids didn't go to school here. Like they graduated from fucking somewhere else, and then like after that, like after they graduate, y'all out of school now. Let's go.
Dude, that's actually pretty fucking nice. Because a lot of parents just don't give a fuck. They're like, whatever, you'll fucking get used to it for the last 6 months of the year.
I mean that happened with my brother. Like he moved. Like he was actually the first person to graduate from my high school ever, and like the only person to graduate that year.
Your high school had 0 fucking graduates besides him?
In like the very first year that it was open, yes, because it was they took freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, whatever, but he graduated in the first half of the year, so he was literally the only graduate that year.
Oh, because of a quirk of how it fucking was staggered?
Right.
Oh, that's still cool, though.
Because so he was the first person to graduate and the only person to graduate in the opening year of the school.
That's fucking great. Yeah, what was it? My high school, we just had like no seniors the first year.
Yep.
Did they have a graduation ceremony for him?
No.
I was gonna say that'd be fucking great.
They basically give him a Coke, told him to smile, and tell him to get the fuck out.
Nice. Yeah, that whole fucking thing is just a cash grab for the school anyway. Like, you're gonna fucking need a class ring. It's the most cheap, fucking gaudy, gigantic thing you've ever fucking seen, and they want you to pay like $300-400 for the damn thing.
A fucking Super Bowl ring, dude. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, and then they're made out of cheap shit. Like they're not even like actual fucking gold or silver or anything like that.
Two things. One, three things. One, are they overpriced as shit? 100% yes, they are. Two, are they the actual material? Yeah, because if they weren't, they'd already been sued into oblivion. But three, schools don't get any of the fucking money. And
really?
They are required by law, state by state, because Jostens has such a fucking strong goddamn lobby that, and this isn't done federally, this is done state by state, but in every single state, they're required by law to only allow Jostens to come in and sell the yearbook and the fucking class rings and the Letterman jackets.
The yearbooks out of those three are probably the only thing that might be worth it.
Huh?
I said so much for antitrust laws. No monopoly there, huh?
Right?
Damn. I'm guessing you've contracted with Jostens a lot for fucking like photography and shit.
Yep. It is literally the only game in town. No other company is allowed to fucking do it.
Man, see that's the fucking really corrupt shit from fucking government. Like holy shit.
I mean, unless the school does it on their own, they're allowed to, but they cannot contract a third party to do it for them.
Damn.
And I mean, like a lot of the smaller schools will do their own fucking yearbook, because if you only got like fucking 50 fucking kids, you can do that shit. But if you got like 300 plus fucking kids,
and I'm willing to bet if you want them to do your yearbook, you gotta let them fucking sell the class rings and Letterman jackets too, or it's not a deal.
Yep.
God damn.
I mean, I will say, Jostens pays really fucking well. But
they make so much fucking money.
yeah, they're also like they're a bullshit shady as fuck company.
Yeah, I think the only thing I ever got was yearbooks. I don't think we ever got any of the class ring shit.
Yeah, I didn't stick around long enough for any of that.
I'm surprised you graduated.
I didn't, dude.
Oh.
I dropped out. Yeah, I dropped out when I was 16 and got my GED and started going to college.
Did you finish that?
No.
No. Okay, that explains a lot.
I did make the dean's list, though.
Yeah. You're still a retard.
Fair enough.
I remember Satan actually has a degree, so.
Dude, they offered me an honor scholarship and I turned it down.
Dumbass.
Oh man, those things you turn down when you're a fucking kid are always you always look back and regret that shit.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, like I turned down a fucking trip to Neverland Ranch like a fucking idiot.
Oh, you didn't go to Neverland Ranch?
God, like I could have got fucking paid, and all I had to do was let him smell my butthole.
I bet he would have kissed you on the back of the neck so softly. Do you think he goes, ow, when he comes? Oh, man. We'll have to ask Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, no.
He didn't ever get molested. His life just turned to shit for a whole bunch of other reasons, too.
No, like,
God,
oddly
that dude
enough...
looks fucked.
Oddly enough, like, the suspicion that Macaulay Culkin did get molested is probably one of the reasons why his life went to shit as much as it did. Like, whether or not he actually got molested...
really?
But yeah, like, whether or not he actually got molested, like, his life going to shit probably had a lot to do with the suspicion, and everyone always asking him, like, hey, did you suck his dick?
Did you fuck when you were a little kid? Because that's the kind of thing you want to talk to a stranger about. Like, hi, random person I never met before. Did you get fucked when you were, like, 6?
Constantly.
Did he just pay you a shitload of money to say you didn't?
Or was it Macaulay Culkin who fucked him?
I mean, that's possible, but that'd still be fucking.
That's
it doesn't.
I like how you're taking it that seriously. Holy
Like,
shit! That was just a dumb joke.
It makes it better, but only like by a fucking slight of a percentage.
Like a little bit, yeah. Oh man.
Seriously, I don't think he actually molested any of those kids, dude. And Razor Fist convinced me, dude.
Right, because that's where you. God damn it, dude. Fucking.
You watch those, dude? They're pretty fucking convincing, dude.
I mean, there was a lot of money to be made by just fucking making that shit up.
I can't watch Razor Fist.
You can't watch Razor Fist?
I can't do it.
You kind of suck, dude.
I want to go.
You can't listen to fucking Razor Fist.
I want to go punch that little 90-pound douchebag in the face. Like I cannot take that fucking manlet seriously. I can't.
Is he really a little dude?
Well, I know he's fucking fucking anorexic as shit. Like he weighs nothing. Like even if he is tall as shit, he still weighs nothing. Like I can play the fucking xylophone on his fucking ribs, dude.
But if you're gonna play the xylophone, make sure it's a heavy metal song.
Yeah.
Right, because there's so much xylophone in heavy metal.
I'm sorry, I'm sort of neutral on this. Like, I think Razor Fist is alright, but I don't really, you know.
I think you'd kick your ass, dude.
All right.
Oh, it's the next fucking Tonka Saw fight.
Set it up. Set it up. I don't even care.
And fucking Razor Fist.
Go.
You know, he actually seems like he might be game for something like that if he got paid enough.
Dude, I'll do it for free. I haven't been in a fight in so fucking long. Oh my god, dude. I want to be in a fight. I just want to hit fucking somebody. Like I would gladly marry a fucking Arab fucking mail order bride just so I can have somebody to beat up.
Fucking Christ. Oh god damn.
I haven't put,
become Muslim just so you can beat the shit out of your wife.
I haven't put hands on anybody in like 2 fucking years, dude. It's been too long. I need to hit something.
Oh my god.
That's why I'm trying to marry Samaj.
Oh no. We're part of your evil terrorist raghead plot to fucking beat Samaj? What the hell?
Because nobody cares about domestic violence when the victim is a dude.
That's true.
That's true, especially a dude on dude violence. Nobody gives a shit. They're just gonna call him a pussy.
Like, you need to learn how to fight better, don't you?
You'd have to go trans to have any chance at all, dude.
Yeah, really.
I have faith in Samaj that he could pull that off. Yep.
So it's a good chance that Samaj isn't going to hear any of that, so we don't have to worry that he might back out of the wedding for that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of other reasons he might back out, but just not that one.
Not like that other Canadian where if you say his name 3 times, he shows up. So I think we're okay.
Can we not though? Like I don't want to deal with that today.
Why do you think I didn't say his name, dude?
Oh, so you're already tired of the ball and chain, huh? You haven't even tied the knot. You're already, man. This is getting a little tight around my ankle.
Oh,
fucking talking about the other one.
Yeah, fucking. I can't.
His name will
deal
not
with,
be mentioned.
I can't deal with the Canadian fucking legume.
Oh, yeah.
Although, he would make your alcoholism seem totally reasonable.
He really
But
does.
no, it's still not.
Yeah, it's not
It's
worth
still
it.
not worth it. Especially, having to run them over. That'd probably be in the contract. Having to stab them. Oh wait,
that part would be fun.
remind. How do I know you care about me if you don't even try to run me over, stab me?
Can we, what do you call it? Start a thing where we get Canadians to fight each other? Like a Canadian Fight Club? We just face off.
I think that's just called bum fights, dude.
Oh, it's already been done. Okay. I was just thinking, like, we know all these Canadians. Can we just start like pitting them against each other? Best Canadian wins. Only one can survive.
Well, like no, like bum fight, like the guy that did the bum fights thing, like that was done in Canada, wasn't it? Or am I just misremembering shit?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know.
I also do not know.
What do you know?
A whole lot.
Do you think bees know how what rain is?
Pretend we didn't hear that.
I don't know if that was a question or a setup to a joke.
Could be both.
I mean, really, it's just like a 50-50 kind of thing.
Or neither. Somehow.
Like I genuinely don't know what that was.
Oh man. Oh, that's like a line out of the fucking. I just watched Joe versus a Volcano again a couple days ago, and they keep using this line in that movie. I have no response for this. I got fucking nothing. You never heard of Joe versus the Volcano?
Tom
No.
Hanks, right?
Oh, it's a fucking great. It's Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan.
Oh, I already don't want to.
And it's the whole basis of the thing is this guy's just fucking miserable. And a fucking doctor tells him he's going to die, so he agrees to go jump in a volcano to save a fucking island for this rich dude.
Isn't it like they have to
fucking
sacrifice
what?
somebody on the volcano or something like that, right? Isn't it like some weird...
Yeah, the
Yeah,
fucking people that live on the island believe that if they don't sacrifice somebody to the volcano every 100 years, it'll fucking blow up and kill them.
You're fucking with me, right?
No, this is a real fucking thing. You didn't know?
But I'm somewhat familiar with what it's about.
It's just one of those like fucking great 80s movies that like...
You're fucking with me.
Good, or is it like so bad it's good kind of thing?
It's so fucking bad. It's great. It has one of the best openings in a film ever fucking made.
You are fucking with me. I don't believe this is real.
Dude, look it up. Look it up, dude. I know there's absolutely a movie called that, and he's like supposed to get sacrificed to a volcano.
Let's
That's about all I
see.
know about it.
This can't. It
It
can't.
definitely goes.
I'm gonna drop the opening of the
What's it
movie.
called? It's like fucking Joe versus Volcano.
Joe versus Volcano. Here's the opening of the film.
Joe Volcano would get
I'm
it.
putting that in the Discord and I'll drop it in the
You gotta be
chat.
shitting me.
You never heard of this shit. It's like the Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks movie that nobody ever fucking talks about because it's not real. I mean, it's sort of a romantic comedy.
This cannot.
It's mostly
be
just a
fucking
comedy.
real.
Though. It's so fucking good. It's relevant now.
This cannot be fucking real.
Looking it up and still not believing it.
Oh.
Is he fucking sped or something? Like, why does he agree to this?
The
Yeah, and there's
doctor tells him he's dying. Yeah.
And
He said, "Well, I'm gonna," because they give him all kinds of shit, right? Like they get like, they let him like live like a king for like a year or something.
Nah, it isn't even that good. It isn't even that good of a deal.
Holy shit! I thought that was.
He
part
gives
of
him
it.
a bunch of credit cards. He goes out, he goes shopping. Then he gets on a plane and goes to fucking LA. And then he hangs out for the day with the dude's fucked up daughter, who's just seriously mentally fucked up and suicidal and shit. And then fucking goes and rides on a boat that like the next day after that. And then he's on the boat for all of like I think a week or so or 2 weeks to get out there. And he's treated like royalty the whole time, but it's really not for very long.
Oh wow.
And the weird part is the doctor gave him like 6 months, but he basically just agrees to like go off himself in like 2 fucking weeks.
That's fucking bizarre.
It's the premise for the film is one of those things where oddly the first many times I've seen that movie a bunch of times. It's just so fucking weird and funny. But like I just never even thought about it until like the last time I watched it where I was like, what the fuck, that makes no goddamn sense.
That's fucking weird.
Because it was from my childhood, so I just always was like, oh yeah, that's how it goes.
Satan is still shocked that this exists.
It's fucking great.
I'm reading the IMDb and I still don't believe this exists. Like,
did you get to the part where how the movie ends?
No. I'm gonna say that till I watch it.
I wasn't gonna spoil it. It's too good.
Because I'm gonna watch this movie and I still won't believe it exists.
Like, this is some weird fever dream. I'm gonna wake up any minute now.
Like I'm in one of Stabby's fever dreams later.
Oh man, what are some other good movies along those lines that are just like fucking bizarre? Ooh, Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
Isn't Fletch like that? Like you were supposed to die and like for insurance money or something?
I don't know. Fletch is pretty fucking good though.
That's a weird one. Yeah. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Exactly.
Now I gotta look it up.
Oh, The Man with One Red Shoe. That's one of those. That's another Tom Hanks one. That's just like the premise is just fucking bizarre. Like, oh, we're looking for a spy. It's the Man with One Red Shoe. They stole it from the French, obviously, but that whole fucking movie, you're like, nobody double checks any of this fucking thing.
Fuck the French. I hate the French more than I enjoy pussy.
Wow, that's true. Yeah, I remember. Fuck the French. Unless you're Satan, then you just piss the French off and the French leaves.
Oh, a guy paid Fletch to kill him. Okay. Right. The money to kill him. Okay.
Ooh, the Guyver.
Tim Matheson, whoever Tim Matheson's character was.
Oh, and then there's that one classic, but I think everybody that's ever seen it really likes it, is Clue.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, what movie am I thinking of? Because I know there was a movie where the dude was like, thought he was terminally ill, but if he like died on the job, I think he was a cop or something. If he died on the job, like it paid out like 3 times as much as insurance policy or whatever.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to remember who was in it. Fuck.
Did it end with him dying on the job and his wife being like, "Oh, he was so sweet"?
Wait, that was the Nick Cage movie, wasn't it?
I don't think so. Let me see.
Did you see that holiday movie for fucking Tim Allen on Netflix?
Wait, what?
Oh, fucking...
Oh, here it is. It's called Short Time. It's a movie called Short Time. Dabney Coleman, Terry Garr.
All goodness was
other people.
Huh.
Yeah, basically, like his life insurance, like there's a mix-up, basically,
Christmas
and he thought he
Eve
was going
has
to die in
turned
like a few months. And the life insurance he had for dying of natural causes or cancer or whatever was really small, but if he died on the job, he got like hundreds of thousands of dollars for his family. So he's basically trying to get killed on the job.
That is fucked up.
It's pretty dark, man. I mean, it's a fucking comedy or whatever, but that's pretty fucking dark.
All right, put the title in the fucking Discord. So I'm gonna have to check that out later. I don't know if I'll, and I'm probably not gonna remember. Oh, there's the IMDb for the Tim Allen Christmas movie, the Netflix one, where it's really fucking weird. Like, he accidentally fucking holds a liquor mart hostage, some kid, and then the whole thing is about his kid finding his dad, I think. It's fucking weird. It's a bizarre fucking Christmas film.
What was it?
El Camino Christmas. I dropped it in the Discord. The link to the IMDb of it. I don't know if we have anybody watching anymore, but I'll put it in the regular chat too. But what was the movie you were talking about again, real quick? I'll make sure I write it in
Hold on, I got it. I'll put it in here.
Satan Satire. That's gonna be a treat getting to watch Joe versus the Volcano for the first time.
Oh, god damn it! I did the link one again. Fuck.
I don't believe you.
Short time. There we go.
I refuse to believe this movie exists.
It is a great fucking film. It's a treat. It is definitely so bad it's good though. Like, because you just laugh at the whole fucking thing.
New phone, who dis? Oh, how's it going, sweetness?
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey guys.
We were just talking about how much 10 minutes can buy somebody.
I mean, it might take you that long to die in the ditch.
You should have checked the Discord rules, because you showing up is literally consent to marrying him.
Yep.
No, it's not. I mean, you can make that your rule if you want. It's not binding. Do shit. That's what it is. Do shit.
Well, I'm not seeing the rules there, but okay. I'm not seeing that rule, but fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and agree.
I mean, it takes me time to write this stuff. There we go. Woohoo! I've now dropped to the worst fucking low ever. Like,
Did you actually
You're basically a Canadian.
oh no. I'm gonna delete that though. That's gotta fucking go. It's just too fucking dumb. Oh, Samaj, have you ever heard of Joe versus the Volcano? The movie?
Yes.
Satan's never heard of it, man. He's gonna watch it for the first time.
I refuse to believe that this fucking thing exists.
Oh.
Wait and see.
Oh, it's so good. I almost want like a book report. You know? Like, fucking.
Yeah, we'll have you review it.
I'm just jealous, man, because it's such a fun movie that you've never seen it before. Because for exactly the reason where it's just unbelievable. You're like, this is insane.
This cannot be real.
You'd be surprised what exists in this world.
I know, like Canadians named fucking Futternut.
Oh, what did we say about saying the name, dude?
Oh, that was the third time.
I've only said it once.
No, I know.
Nobody said it. We went out of our way to not.
Like we literally went out of our way not to mention the name.
All right, we're safe as long as nobody says it 2 more times. We're all right.
It 2 more times.
It.
You're fucking serious. I'm starting to worry about you now, dude. Holy fuck. Is everything all right, dude?
We're not okay. we're not okay.
I'm not feeling well, dude. That might have been the most dad jokey thing ever said on the show, and that's really fucking saying something.
We're not okay.
Oh god.
God damn.
Oh, Nostradamus, I fucking hate you. No! He's saying it in the chat 3 times, son of a bitch.
We're
Oh,
not
man.
okay.
It's fucking Joe
No,
versus
no.
really fucking with your head.
I refuse to believe that this fucking monstrosity exists.
Dude, it's actually a really popular movie too. Like I said, for some reason I've never seen it, but everybody seems to really like it.
But now I have to see it. I mean, just because the way you described it.
We're talking about Joe versus the volcano.
Oh, my bad.
Absolutely.
I got confused with the short time.
I think I saw it like a long time ago. I don't really remember it.
No, you didn't, because it doesn't exist.
Oh,
This is some long roundabout fucking elaborate hoax on me to try and convince me that this non-movie is a movie. It's not.
Hey, entire internet, let's fuck with Satan.
Oh, man.
Let's create all kinds of fucking websites about this fucking made-up movie.
Or like fucking it's I'd say Joe versus Volcano is about on par with Twins for like bizarre fucking like plots.
Okay, but Twins was awesome.
So it's as good as Twins for sure. What
That's
was the
really
other
crazy
one?
though, because I know I've heard of similar stories to that. Like it's almost kind of like a trope thing. But the other ones that I'd heard is like you literally get treated like a king for like an entire year, leading up to getting sacrificed or whatever.
Well, that's the basic myth of the Green Man anyway, though, right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's pretty much a trope or whatever.
Yeah, it's definitely a trope. Yeah. No, what was that? Oh no, there was a Kindergarten Cop got fucking banned from theaters in like Portland or some shit because it was too problematic having a police officer in the classroom. Like that's their only fucking reason.
Yeah, well, it portrayed cops in not negative fashion, I think was the main thing.
Well, I like the fact that the whole reason the cop is there is to literally protect one of the students and their mother.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
What the fuck is that?
what a terrible thing he's doing.
Yeah, that should be Antifa's job.
Oh my god. Can you imagine how fucking quick a city would empty out if they were like, we're going to defund the police and Antifa will take over their job to prevent fascism?
Do you guys hear about the Teespring Antifa thing?
I don't know exactly what caused it. Like, what was their reasoning behind it again?
Well, Teespring is essentially and any Antifa-related shit from their site.
I mean, I
Good.
get that, but what was the reasoning behind it?
Because they're fucking fascists.
well,
They're a
Aren't
gang.
they officially declared a terrorist group?
They have
Not
been.
officially, no.
Oh, not officially? Oh, okay. I thought they were officially. Then I would be like, that makes sense. They're officially a terrorist group. They're like, no, we don't want terrorist groups on our fucking website. We don't want problems with the fucking law, you know?
Yeah, basically anything related to Antifa, they're just banned.
they weren't able
Let me
before,
get
they should be now.
Because, let me see. Let me get the exact wording of this, dude. Let's see. Because I guess they tweeted about it, like bitching about it, and Teespring basically responded to them bitching about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Teespring is not a fascist company. Due to the recent increase of violent Antifa content, we have removed all Antifa-related, god damn it, fucking page, related listings until we are able to review the intent behind the designs. Reviewing this content will take some time, so we appreciate your understanding. Like forever?
That
pretty
does sound
badass.
like one of those things where they're like, yeah, we're going to review it. We'll get back to you. When? We'll call.
Yeah, it's been 12 years,
Yeah.
but we're really getting into it.
Really, just don't call us. We'll call you.
Yeah, we'll let you know. I'm just waiting for to finally officially be declared a fucking terrorist organization. Then we'll have our answer.
Well, from what I've heard, like actual Antifa activities have gone down, and it's because it seems like they already realize that no one supports them, so they've essentially just adopted Black Lives Matter. So you see, Black Lives Matter people becoming more violent recently, probably because it's Antifa.
Fucking white people.
Just they're co-opting the Black Lives Matter movement. Who'd have thought, eh?
That's the last thing black terrorists need is fucking white terrorists trying to take over their movement. So fucking racist. Now let's clip that and put it out on Twitter and see if we can't get it trending, you know. Because it almost sounds like I fucking care. It should all burn in fucking hell.
Poor guys.
Oh, God. Peaceful protests. Don't pay any attention to the burning building behind me, though. As I report on the peaceful protest.
Yeah, you remember that? That guy was literally like, yeah, it's mostly peaceful.
How bad is the rest of the fucking area that the burning... Huh? Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, it was insane. Like, they could have set up anywhere, but they literally set up and talk about how it's almost all peaceful. While standing in the backdrop being a burning fucking building.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I'm like, how bad was the surrounding area looking that was their best option?
Yeah, everything.
Like everywhere else you look, there are people in the process of lighting shit on fire, so let's just go with the one that's already lit, because nobody's still throwing shit at it.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, Minneapolis really did look like a fucking war zone once that shit was all over.
Well, apparently, what was it, like Texas or something did, too, when they were doing, like, fireworks on the 4th? Oh, and, like, L.A. and shit. Like, a whole lot of areas just lit the fuck up on the 4th of July with fireworks, because everybody was like, fuck you, we're quarantined. Let us blow some shit up in our backyard.
Yeah. Dude, I noticed that even where I live, dude. There were so many people lighting off so many fucking fireworks on July 4th.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking badass.
It was like listening to a fucking, fucking Desert Storm reporter fucking reporting fucking thing. Just walking around here, pop, 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 bang, bang. Just all fucking everywhere.
Yeah, but they timed it to go off like when the actual official fireworks were going off.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Badass. Yeah, everybody was just doing it at the same time as the official city fireworks are going.
Oh, so it must have been like a coordinated thing then. Like a lot of people must have gotten together and talked about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I think it was more just happenstance. Like it just kind of happened out.
Either one could be true, really.
Well, and also I could see it being happenstance because people just be like, well, when are we going to light these off? Oh, well, we'll do in the main ones. And they can't tell which one, you know, they won't be able to tell where it's coming from. They won't be able to hear it over those.
No, I mean, like, there was fucking people on Twitter and on Instagram who were taking the news footage of the helicopter flying and showing all the fireworks going off. And begging people to come, or begging people to find out exactly what houses they were coming from so they could go issue fines.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like fucking, like Reddit Karens.
I'm sure a lot of people got right on that.
How the fuck are you gonna bust somebody for letting... It's fucking bullshit. Like, I can understand if it's just a random Tuesday or something, but dude, it's the fucking 4th of July.
In California, I kind of understand people being mad because we've been lighting on fire every fucking other year for a while now, and it's probably not the best idea to be shooting fire all over the place. But I kind of like at the same time, yeah, it's kind of the 4th of July. Fucking relax.
Dude, I was in LA one time on 4th of July. It was fucking... Yeah, that was a fucking great time.
Oh, I bet LA puts on a real good fucking show.
Like 20 years ago, dude. Over 20 years ago. Yeah, actually, it was when I was turned 21, right after I turned 21, so...
Just do it Mayan style and like rip out like fucking Bruce Springsteen's heart on the 4th.
But dude, yeah, everyone is just lighting shit off, dude. Fucking everywhere. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh yeah, we even in my little city we had fucking all sorts of fires going off. They were just all over the place. See, gaming is finally yelling at Nacho. Holy shit, there's like 6 people here. What the fuck?
Why?
There's nothing else to do.
Because they heard I got gold in fucking Overwatch.
No, they want your fucking
They're just waiting for Satan's review of Joe versus the volcano.
I don't. No.
movie never happened. God damn it!
Oh, hey, what's up? Gaming yelling in the stream.
I refuse to believe that movie exists.
Despite all the evidence to the contrary, I still refuse to believe this exists.
Of all the weird shit I've talked about, I find it odd that that's the one where you're like, nah, that's unbelievable.
Speaking of weird shit, did you guys see that this Wonder Woman cover came out? I think it was today.
Oh my god, that's so fucking dumb.
I didn't see it, so.
Did it say ask me about my feminist agenda?
This is more like Chonker Woman.
Fucking sympathize, dude. Holy shit.
And yeah, what got me is like this cover is designed by someone that works at Rooster Teeth. I thought, well, obviously that.
Rooster Teeth has gone fucking straight retarded.
They fired most of their staff, even the founders who started up. Most of them are gone.
Oh yeah, well the fucking dumbass sold his fucking company, sold his studio to another company. It's not Rooster Teeth isn't owned by any of the people that founded the company anymore. It's owned by like First Media or some weird shit. I forget what the name is.
So, yeah, well, it's a company of that essentially it's Warner Brothers. It's Warner Brothers that owns them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and they're not really on my positive list, especially with that Transformers show that just came out recently on Netflix.
Well, the one on Netflix.
Yeah, that's theirs.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen it yet. I just watched the trailer, and I don't think I'm gonna like it.
Me and gaming feel the same way about this. It's boring. It's fucking boring.
Well, that's a lot of Rooster Teeth stuff at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
Like they have a show where they just fucking have a dude sit on the ground and then bounce a ball off the wall and try to hit him in the balls with it. Like it's just not even fucking entertaining. You're just like, this is just fucking dumb.
Not even trying, fuckers.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth is. I mean, yeah.
They've just got that built-in fan base that Warner Brothers is going to milk forever.
Well, not really, because the people aren't there anymore. So unless they're gonna, get them all back together to do another season of Red versus Blue, which is never gonna happen. That show is done.
No, Rooster Teeth will always have. There's always going to be people that follow Rooster Teeth forever, man. They're always going to have probably somewhere around at least 1 million fans.
Well, okay, let me put it to this way: the most popular YouTube channel for a time was Machinima.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers bought Machinima, gutted it, and fired all the employees. What makes you think they won't do the same thing to Rooster Teeth?
Aren't they already in the process of doing it?
Exactly.
Or they're fucking leaving on their own.
Well, I mean, they were probably already fired like long time ago.
Well, Bernie's finally on the way out. He was written into the sale as he got to stay on as like an employee as long as he wanted, and I'm guessing they just bought him out.
Yeah, I'm guessing he had no zero creative control.
Well, he's also leaving Texas. He's going to L.A. Win for you, Satan. One of the libtards is finally leaving Texas and going to California.
Gaming, how you doing? You haven't said a thing since you've been here.
I'm good. What's up?
Good. We're okay. All right. But yeah, the team there gone. They were never really a very creative people. If you've ever seen Rooster Teeth, I mean Red versus Blue, it's just stupid dad jokes again and again and again.
Yeah.
It was fine for a time, but that was about it.
Well, and then there's a bunch of fucking diversity hires, and a lot of their shows are just really fucking awful as a result.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
like there's one I think where they just sit and look at memes.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just 4 of them, like random people that work there, and they're all like, "Oh, hey, we found these funny memes on the internets this week. Why don't we take a look at these, guys?" I'm like, that was 15 minutes of fucking what? I started watching them when they fucked everybody over on that one movie, their first movie they made.
Oh, I can't even remember what the name of that movie was.
Oh yeah, the fucking space one, because they basically they sold it as, you guys help us get it into theaters by doing this cool thing where if you get enough people, we can afford to put it in that theater and we'll make money off the deal. And their whole thing was like, after that, we'll put it on YouTube after we've made our money off of it and we've made it back and, we're making a profit. We'll put it up as a DVD in the store to sell and then we'll just put it on YouTube. And then they turned around and put it on YouTube Red so that it was behind a paywall.
Yeah, that wasn't very smart.
I was like, all right, I'm out. Fuck you guys.
The only thing worth watching on YouTube Red is Cobra Kai. And even that's... Like, I enjoyed that show, at least the first season anyway. I got bored come the second season.
Oh, wow. You actually bought YouTube Red?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, goddamn.
No, it's just, like, Cobra Kai was one of those shows that was, like, so good that if the second season was good, maybe I would do something to see what else could be coming out. Maybe not.
Might make it worth looking into YouTube Red for at least a month or two to see if there were other shows worth it on there. Kind of
exactly. Thing. But, see, the problem with a lot of TV shows, they'll have, like, a really strong first season, but then they don't really know where to go with the second season. And so there's a lot of pointless conversations. I mean, it's character development, sure, but it's boring character development. And there's lots of conversations and talking and more talking. Did I mention they were talking? Yeah. It's just boring.
There's so much they gotta fucking avoid putting on any TV show now that it's just like, there's nothing entertaining to talk about.
Well, and like budgets get cut, and they say, can you do it cheaper, or maybe not have so much action because you could potentially endanger kids because it's a lot of young people doing the karate these days.
Oh God, that's so dumb. Kids should beat the fuck out of each other by accident, at least once or twice, and like, oh yeah, that's a really dumb idea. And, you gotta learn
I don't
somehow.
trust anybody who hasn't gotten their ass beat at least once.
Yeah, really. That's a good point. That's a good way to go.
Smosh, have you had your ass beaten?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
You don't want to rethink that one? Maybe a little bit?
No.
I'll beat your ass for you.
No.
I'll beat that ass so good.
You had to make it weird, Satan. You had to make it weird.
Of course, well, he's trying to.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Wait, are we going to ask Gaming and Daytois, or was that really just so you could hit on Samaj again?
I think you know the answer to that.
No, getting your ass beat is definitely a fucking important part of life. You got to learn, oh yeah, there's people out there that can beat the fuck out of me. And I better watch it.
And, I hate to say, like, we should probably bring back bullying, but maybe we should bring back bullying. Because it's like, it was a quick and easy way to teach that lesson to as many young people as possible.
Oh, and also that lesson that, like, the only way to really handle a bully is to just fight back.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw, you have a much better, But do it around a lot of people. Don't fucking do it where nobody's watching, because then the odds are the bully's going to kick your ass, and they might not stop if there's nobody around to pull them off.
Yeah.
That, and some people deserve an ass whooping.
True.
Like, even kids. Like, sometimes kids... fuck it. Like, you wanted to act like a grown-ass man? You gonna get beat like a grown-ass man.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of people...
And I'm gonna piss on you while you're asleep, fucking pussy. That's what you get for falling asleep.
Are we getting to, like, something that happened to poor little Satan?
That'll
No,
work.
I used to do that to people. Like if I got into a fight, like especially like if I didn't want to be there and like you're forcing me to get into a fight, if you go to sleep, I'm gonna piss on you.
Fucking
Like
Christ.
this is what you deserve for forcing me to get into a fucking fight. I didn't want to be here. You made this happen.
You see, you pee on them while that's so fucking weird.
Like especially if their friends are there too, because I'll whip my dick out like right in front of them. Like, nah, fucking stop me. I'll piss on you too. No, nobody wants to come at the guy with his dick out. Like, nobody wants to do that.
Nope. God, that's so visual. Just an angry half black man whipping out the skinny little dick, pissing on people.
Don't forget raining.
Oh, so veiny.
Oh no.
Don't be so
Did they-
pessimistic, dude. He's half white.
Oh, there you go. Did anybody ever wake up in your, your little
In a
shower?
puddle? Yeah. Oh
No.
no, not during the shower. No, like I mean, like if somebody went to sleep, like if you went night.
Pass the fuck
I'm
out is what
pissing
you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, there
Piss
was
on his face or just like all over him, dude? So
Fucking everywhere.
face would wake him up.
like
Maybe.
I've never been pissed on, but I've been woken up by the sounds of running water, and that's because my brother was drunk and he was pissing on something, namely my computer the one time, and then my PS4 the other. Boy was I mad.
God damn, dude, that's fucking expensive.
Drunk. He was drunk as can be. I mean, luckily my computer was fine. The PS4. I mean, I had a couple of game cases on it, so he peed on my copy of Overwatch and
So what
Destiny.
what I'm hearing is that you're kind of
Overwatch.
into water sports as long as the other person is drunk.
No, I'm just telling a story.
Wink, wink, nod, nod. We got you, dude.
I understand. I get you so much. I get you.
No,
Am I going to have to
I think-
testify at some point?
I think he's hearing what he wants to hear, which is fine. Fine. People can be delusional. You just have to recognize it.
Why did they give Wonder Woman such a froey haircut, too? That is so dumb.
No.
Is this going to be
Sure.
my new Wonder Woman?
This cut's supposed to be like fucking stars or something.
Oh, also,
it looks
okay,
like
if you look-
stars, yeah.
if you look in the title, it's like Wonder Woman 1984, so it's supposed to be like a 1980s art style. I could see that, but they would never put a frumpy woman like that on
Yeah.
anything.
And the
Like-
80s, it was all fucking like white bitches with no ass.
Yeah, but I mean, you still have to be like, skinny and curvy and at least somewhat sexy. They would never.
Yeah, that's the 80s, dude. You didn't really have to have tits or ass, dude.
They still had like art directors and stuff back then. Well, I mean, look, what I'm saying is a woman like that would never be on the cover of the 1980s.
Yeah, definitely not.
anything. Yeah. So someone just they saw the title and thought of a few things, but this is clearly modern day sensibilities. Like the jeans, yeah, okay, maybe the jeans. I could see that, but not that body, not that body. No, if anyone brought a woman like that on the cover, they'd probably get fired. Which, lo and behold, someone probably is going to get fired for this.
You would hope.
I don't
Can
know.
y'all at least post it in the Discord so I can see what the fuck it is you're talking about?
It is.
It is
in
in the
Discord.
Discord.
It's in general.
Oh, good God!
Oh, did you just now see it?
Oh, good
damn.
God!
I think this is a variant cover. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
like fucking thick ass and thick thighs, but still mom jeans. Fucking weird.
mom jeans, small tits. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's bad.
Thick thighs save lives.
Modern day comics, folks. Modern day comics. Enjoy.
It really does seem like their aim is to destroy the fucking industry, dude. It's fucking bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
I
Wonder
don't
Woman
know.
who starts breathing heavy halfway through the fight. You're like fighting, she's like,
Oh,
hold on a
God.
second.
We do like rounds or something.
I
I'm gonna need a break.
need some water.
Yeah.
And then her weakness is now she can't go swimming in a pool.
I don't want this to be Wonder Woman.
Oh man.
Fuck, who does, dude? Fucking
Just
all the
make her a
people
welfare
complaining
mom with Crocs.
don't buy comics.
She probably is a welfare mom.
That's what's really bizarre at all this shit. Is the fucking people complaining are not fucking buying comics. They're just bitching about an industry that they don't really give a shit about.
Yeah. Karen. I don't understand why, like, if they want to make these terrible characters, why the companies that own the characters don't just be like, all right, make your own comic. Like we have this great character that a lot of people like, and we make a ton of money off of. So you can go make your own fucking thing. Don't come ruin our shit.
Yeah, let's piss off the existing fan base and satisfy the people that don't buy comics.
Yes, let's do that.
See,
Sounds like a solid business model.
see, it was funny because Marvel Comics was the one that was doing all the stupid, social justice related topics, and they were the ones suffering. And then DC wasn't doing any of that. They were actually outselling Marvel Comics like for quite some time. But part of the problem is that there was a guy in the industry. He's worked for quite a while, named Brian Michael Bendis. I think he created Miles Morales and a couple other characters. And they decided to hire him to do Superman. And you think, oh, he's a veteran. He's been doing this for a long time. But when they brought him in there, and he's been at Marvel for so long, he brought in some of his friends. And his friends are, when I say friends, I mean people like
People like, yeah.
yeah, you know who I'm talking about. And once you bring these people in, because when you hire someone, because it really is an industry of not what you know, it's who you know. And these people just knew the right person. And one thing leads to another, and the industry just sort of collapsed. I mean, with a roundabout way, what I'm trying to say is women ruin everything.
Yeah, we all knew that. I think everybody's on that same page here.
And deep down, I don't really mean that because, like, back in the 90s, there were a lot of women, but they were mostly in, like, producer jobs, but they knew what the job was. Like, a lot of the X-Men and Spider-Man cartoons that we loved back in the 90s, that, done by a woman, produced by a woman, and there were women at Marvel who were doing this stuff, but they knew what sold, they knew what worked, and they knew what their jobs were. To make sure that artists were creating and that they knew that they listened to the audiences and the viewers, and that's how you build something up. And of course, they get older and they retire and all that, and new people come in and they don't know that shit.
So you're not saying that women ruin it. You're saying that women just aren't being properly trained.
Well, yes, that's another way of saying it. It could be these are women who, I don't know, bitched and complained to get the jobs that they wanted, but then they actually get the jobs and they don't actually know what they're doing. Like, look at Nia Sarkeesian, for example. She bitched and complained.
And we nod.
And she ended up being like an advisor at Naughty Dog. And look at, The Last of Us 2, which is the one she was very high praised about, and, essentially said, you should probably hire me. And they did. Look what happened. You should never hire a professional offender. With that said, you should probably never hire someone that critiques you.
Well, I mean, these people are fucking crazy.
That's what I don't get, is, like, how do you not understand that, like, fucking all gamers hate that bitch?
How do you not sit in a room with that bitch and talk with her for, like, 30 seconds and not be like, this bitch out her mind?
Probably because, like, she has a fair.
She's seeing things that literally do not exist. She is the definition of fucking insane.
Well, I think she knows how around people, like, to get them all riled up, like the Karens and all that of the world. I think she knows how they think. It's all about complaining and all that stuff. She found her audience, and she's got a little niche there. And when she says something, it's considered gospel, and people will go out defend her, and then
No, I'm
they'll
talking
also
about the
take
people
it
that
as,
hired her.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, she's got like marching orders. She's got like a little army that can downvote something, and make it seem like it's absolutely terrible. Because even though there's, like, we all know that journalists and game journalists out there, a lot of them are shit. We know that, but a lot of these game designers and companies don't know that. They look at all these terrible articles about how the industry is so sexist. They think these are real because they're
Not game journalist, dude.
well. See, these people are, we get like a company, they just want to make something. They just want to make a game. They want to make it good. When we see all these articles, they think, oh, it must be bad because look at all this complaining, and so we have to do something about this. Even though the consumers and all that, I mean, we could just be trolls. They don't know the difference, and so they consider people who write articles and all that to be people of educated or whatever. Because they don't know any better. How are they supposed to know? We know.
Wow, Jesus Christ, dude! It's fucking.
I mean, well, they're too busy making games. They don't know what. And not only that, I mean, they've been slowly adding stuff in all the time. They don't see a difference because it's part of a game franchise or whatever.
Yeah.
That's why you get That's why you get people who get like a disconnect. Like look at the World of Warcraft. That series always makes a lot of money, but it's been steadily declining, installment after installment, and that's because like the writing is terrible, the game design is crap. They're doing a lot of stuff that just doesn't work, and I don't know. I don't
writing
get it.
in general and fucking any fucking genre or industry has gotten really shitty, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can't come up with like clever ways for reasons why something's going to happen. They're just like, here, this is happening because the script calls for it. I'm not going to think of any good reason why, but here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really.
And all these new writers, they hate canon. They hate coming into a franchise and it's like, oh, I got to adhere to what happened before. Like, look at Star Wars. The writers that worked on the new Star Wars stuff, they fucking hate canon. They desperately want to hit the reboot button, but they can't
Well,
because
that's because they hired people that fucking hate the franchise instead of hiring people that actually like fucking loved it.
Yeah. If only they'd hired Favreau to make the fucking sequels.
Well, they might. I mean, I hear there's an internal struggle going on there at Lucasfilm. So,
Well, but you also got to remember, Favreau was a long-time comic book fucking nerd, like long before he ever did the fucking the Marvel movies. He wasn't as big a fucking Star Wars guy as he was a Marvel and comic book and even DC. Like he fucking loved the Justice League, but.
He's someone who would have respected the fucking lore, dude.
Well, okay, yeah, no, that'll give you. But like he was 100% a huge comic book nerd, not the biggest Star Wars guy. Like I mean, he loves Star Wars. I'm sure he probably. I don't fucking know. but I know for a fact he was super into the Marvel and DC shit. And from what I've seen, I don't see him being that super into the Star Wars stuff. At least not at the same level.
I don't think he could have done worse. I'm going to say that much. It would have to be better.
Yeah, really, he couldn't be worse. He would at least go in with the respect that a fan would have, I think, of just like, you want to cater to the fans, not the...
I don't know if he had Ryan Johnson's fucking subverting expectations fucking bullshit.
Like, okay, speaking of Ryan Johnson, has anyone seen the movie Knives Out?
not yet.
No.
No.
It's actually really good. I waited so fucking long to watch it just because like I saw the trailer for it and I was like, oh, okay, that's a really good cast. Okay, this looks really cool. I'm gonna check that out. Made by fucking Ryan Johnson. All right, fucking maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah.
And then I saw him on Twitter talking about this movie is about this movie is about this movie is about this, and you shouldn't like it if you're this or this or this. I was like, all right, well then fuck you then. I just won't watch your fucking movie then. Fuck you. But my granny wanted to watch it, so I was like, fuck it, fine, I'll watch it. I don't like the director.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like all the bullshit he was talking about on Twitter about what the movie was about. None of that's fucking in there. Like there's literally one fucking like there's one character who is the alt-right troll or whatever, who all he does all day is post shit online. Like whatever. Like he says like one or two things throughout the whole fucking movie. And that's it. Like that's his whole character. And that's supposed to be like yeah, I wrote this about that. Nigga, no you didn't. No you didn't.
That's almost like when they used to do the token black characters in films. Because, like, I know that's a joke, but that really was a thing for, like, a little while, where they just have, like, one token dude in the whole fucking movie for no reason, just because he was black.
Fucking, like, 90s teen movies.
Yeah.
Like, it was like that, but then at the same time doing that, they go online and it's like, yeah, this movie's about black empowerment, this movie's about this movie's about this, and you shouldn't watch it if you're a whitey. And then, like, so nobody goes to watch it. And then he was like, why did nobody watch my movie? Well, you said we shouldn't watch it. Well, go watch the movie then. Well, all right. I watched the movie. It wasn't about that. I know. I just wanted to say it was. Like, you're a fucking idiot, dude.
That's the other thing that I don't understand is why do you fucking go out of your way to piss off people? You know what I mean? And do this virtue signaling nonsense and like literally going out of your way to piss people off that would ordinarily watch your fucking movie or show.
Right?
I still love Nerd's Politics way of talking about, like, anytime he finds some shitty blog or website or fucking article talking about comic book or nerd related stuff or anything like that, and them sitting there shitting on the fans, he replaces the word fans with paying customers.
A whole different perspective on shit.
Right.
You gotta do it. Yeah, okay, I'm just looking at the Wikipedia here for Knives Out. It's like, yeah, Ryan Johnson directed it, but he also wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because at first I was like, well, maybe he didn't write it. He's just directing it. No, wrote it. No, fuck. All right. Well, maybe this guy just don't let him near any, like, genre films. Don't put him in, like, the next Jurassic Park or in the next, although granted, considering how crappy the current Jurassic Park movies are, maybe it wouldn't matter.
Well, I thought it was so weird. Like, I didn't mind Jurassic World. I liked it.
I can't stand them. They're terrible. But then again, I do compare it to the first Jurassic Park movie, and you know, comparing like the modern day stuff to anything Spielberg did back in the day.
These are like the fifth fucking sequels to that fucking movie, though, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, for the fifth and sixth or whatever series of the movies, they're not terrible. They're all right.
Okay, well, to be fair, there was 1, 2, and 3, and then the other one was made by a separate company. They just got licensed to do it, and then whenever they made Jurassic World, that was a complete reboot with the same company that made the original.
Yeah,
I think like part of the reason, like it feels like a reboot, even though it's technically not a reboot. But I think the reason why it feels like a reboot is because like nothing makes sense. Like the way the
It was a reboot. Like they tried to explain it like halfway through during the marketing thing, like, oh yeah, like it's really a sequel, like that. No, it's not. It's a reboot.
Well, I think part of the reason why they didn't want to do that is one because don't want to cause confusion, but also everyone knows, or at least there's a conception now that dinosaurs had feathers back in the day. It's like, oh, that's stupid. That looks stupid. I want my big lizards. Those are way cooler.
I mean, they did have feathers, but
I know, but if you rebooted it, and if you tried that, people are going to complain it's not accurate. But if you make it a sequel, you don't have to be accurate because it's a sequel. You're keeping up with the sequel universe. It's like that. Okay, I get that logic. With that said, though, these Jurassic World movies are really bad. I mean, like bad.
But they've only made one Jurassic World, right?
Too.
Oh,
Yeah, the second one is so bad that people want to forget it existed.
I didn't know it existed.
I mean, okay. Let me spoil something for you. Okay, it ends with essentially Cadillacs and dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are now roaming the world.
Oh, I'm so bored.
See, look, Cadillacs and dinosaurs. If you made that into a movie, I totally watch it. Oh, that's an interesting and pretty fun little series. But I don't know.
I just want to see where they go next.
I don't. It's gonna be shit.
It's gonna be the dinosaur equivalent of a fucking what do you call it? Zombie flick.
Those dinosaurs are going to make it to the moon. That's the next one.
What?
Iron Skies?
Oh man, Iron Sky is the best.
Did that already happen? Dinosaurs on the fucking moon?
There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex on the moon? Yeah, and it's being ridden by Nazis, bro.
Still think Space Wakanda is probably better.
We'll see.
Okay,
I'd watch the fuck out of Space Wakanda.
If you have not watched Iron Skies,
No.
you have to watch Iron Skies.
You owe it. You owe it to yourself.
It's fucking great. They turned Hitler black.
You need to watch Iron Sky. It's such a.
But wasn't Hitler like some kind of smart person? Why was he black now?
You have to watch the movie to find out. Just watch it, man. Just watch it. It's tons of fun.
I mean,
It's on Netflix.
Black Hitler is.
Don't ask questions. Just go watch it. Just go watch it. It's all good.
I can't find a comparison to that.
I get excited for next product.
Did he talk about the superpowers of melanin?
I mean,
Create
you've seen Satan in satire. What power does this motherfucker have? Besides running away from the cops and getting away with the, crimes.
Yeah, superpower.
Mm.
That is a pretty good superpower.
I mean, it could be a lot worse.
How could it get worse?
I could be a fat old swing dancer. Or sorry, ex-swing dancer.
Wasn't there a fucking mutant whose power was to grow their fingernails really long or something like that?
You mean Meg Griffin?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That might be. I might have just fucking forgot. I thought there was actually that was a mutant thing that somebody got.
I mean, there's a mutant that can grow bones.
You mean
Whatever.
Arrow?
Yeah, but she's actually kind of a fucking badass. She's the leader of the
Morlocks?
Morlocks. There we go.
Morlocks.
I fucking love Arrow.
That's a
And
great
she was
fucking
bad.
name.
She was fun in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 as well.
Yeah, I forgot she was in there.
And then her son's a fucking badass too.
Why can't we get there's so much you can do with X-Men. I don't know. I hope they do a good job with it in the Marvel movies. But from what I've heard, they haven't even figured out how they're going to introduce mutants into this world. They've already done Inhumans, but mutants.
Nope. Inhumans have been retconned out.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess because if it was just that mini series and on the TV series, which has never been put together at all.
The only Inhuman that they are going to the true Inhuman that they're going to keep, because say goodbye to fucking Yo-Yo, say goodbye to the other one, but Quake, Daisy Johnson is going to make an appearance in the MCU so at some point down the road, because she's already been confirmed for the technically unconfirmed A-Force movie.
Oh man, I hope they don't go forward with that. That would be so dumb.
Dude, whenever I first saw that scene in Endgame, I was like, hell yeah, that'd be great. Except for, you know, Captain Marvel, whatever. But I can get over that. And then everyone that talked about it, just like the more they talked about it, I was like, your excitement for this is ruining my excitement for a thing.
See,
'Cause I liked
Yeah.
A-Force. A-Force was cool. Like the comics.
if you say so. I don't know. I was not a fan of it. But then again, I mean, if done right, any movie can be a hit. Who knows? Depends on who you get to write it. Although it certainly didn't help Captain Marvel. But I don't think they had yeah, they didn't get very good writing, and they had like 2 directors. Rumor has there was a third for the second half.
Honestly,
Wow.
it was just as good as the fucking Unicorn Store. I'll give it that compliment, insult, whatever. Like take it as you will. Captain Marvel was just as good as the Unicorn Store.
Yeah.
God, the Unicorn Store was so fucking weird and fucking terrible.
Like
Oh.
if the main character was supposed to be retarded, it was all right.
Yeah, but
If she wasn't,
You know, you're right. Actually, yeah, when you put it that way.
if she wasn't, ooh, I don't know.
That's kind of funny because if you look at her as retarded, it really does make it better. You're like, oh yeah.
Right? Like, if the main character of that movie is supposed to be mentally fucking handicapped, like it's supposed to be a fucking retard going around like, oh, I found the Unicorn Star. That's a pretty good movie. But if she's not, ooh, you fucked up somewhere.
Well, essentially, it is a character that's retarded. You just don't know if they intended it to come off that way.
Okay, there you go. That's
Like, if they
That's a
intended
good
it, then good job. If not, that's kind of scary.
she nailed it.
Well, I mean, if
Either
there's one
way-
thing that lady can do really well.
play a retard.
Brie Larson needs to seriously hire someone to work on her complexion. Have you ever seen any of her YouTube videos?
God,
She-
no, why?
every time-
Why would I ever do that to myself?
Yeah, why would be fucking stupid enough to try to watch any videos
Well,
from that stupid bitch?
well,
me a
I
good-
mean,
We don't hate ourselves like you do. Or,
you know, it's like, it could just be that she, you know, that we're all wrong and that she's actually a very kind and loving person. So you just need a verification. So you just try it out. With that
Why?
said, though, no, she's not.
but she's
Um,
done a pretty good job of, you know, proving
So-
that that's not the case in my estimation. But if you need the proof, if you needed further proof, I guess, man.
So okay, all right. But going back on this, so if you actually looked at her YouTube channel, she's not wearing any makeup, and it shows because she's like 31 or something like that, early 30s, young enough, but she's got fucking crow's feet and fucking lines on the sides of her mouth. She looks old.
You mean she
Yeah,
looks
she-
like a
she-
normal
she-
fucking person?
She's got
No,
those
no.
Harvey Weinstein lines, like those crow's feet on the ends of the lips, like red things.
Oh, to
Harvey
channel the
Weinstein
semen away from the mouth because. Yeah.
No, it's just because he was a really fat Jew, so you know he's got a really short, stubby fucking cock, so you got to reach real wide around that fucking thing.
She gotta just push in on the fupa and it pops out like a little fucking. Oh, what are those? Like the whack-a-mole game?
Like, I don't know. I don't know how she became. Yeah.
She had to have fucking blown somebody to get anyway. She's not a good actress. She's fucking horrible.
I
She
think
was
what happened.
okay, not filming, but she was just playing her bitchy self, essentially.
I think what happened is that someone, because I believe her family is rich, and someone made a donation, and then that donation led to her being in the lead role. I believe that's, and she's done other acting for, like, she was in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. She
That's
played
her
Scott.
best role ever.
Yeah, that was her best role ever. She played Scott's ex, essentially playing
It's
herself.
believable. You're like, oh yeah, I could see somebody dumping her.
No, she dumped him, but yeah.
No.
Yeah, she was a fucking
Oh,
bitch.
sorry, my bad.
That's why I said she was essentially playing herself. That's why it came off okay.
Should absolutely love her in that movie. I really
Oh
do.
man.
And she actually doesn't
But-
look that fucking ugly.
Like, I don't believe that people are not redeemable. With that said, though, they need to do something good. Like Ryan Johnson. Oh, maybe I should check out Knives Out. Maybe he's not that bad.
Like I said, the movie's not that. The movie's actually really enjoyed the movie. I just still can't stand his dumbass. Like I would have watched it much sooner if he hadn't have convinced me not to watch his movie.
Yeah, it wasn't for you.
And like the whole like the thing he said the movie was about. There's literally like 2 fucking lines in the entire movie. I don't even like it. He wrote the thing and didn't know what the fuck it was about.
Unless, of course, he didn't. And he just stole credit. Paid off a ghostwriter, maybe.
But it was actually a pretty good movie. I mean, I expected it's like towards the end, like it's like, oh, all the twists and turns, and I kind of caught most of them, but then they're like at the very end, they got me with one that I was like, oh, all right, you got me, fuck.
Who knows? I mean, it's not going to matter. I mean, I just got to hold on to things because, from what I've heard, they're going to make the new Star Wars movies non-canon. They have,
no.
well, okay, because apparently in don't recall if it was Clone Wars or the other show, but they put in this thing called the Veil, which apparently is kind of like the multiverse with Star Wars. And so what they might do is do a whole movie that's going to explain that, and then it'll just cancel itself out, and then they're going to start off with a new franchise. And apparently, like, they might say, we'll bring George Lucas back to, be creative director, not direct a movie. Just, here's his stories, here's his scripts. You make sure everyone's on the same track. Put him in charge.
Just put
Instead
George
of,
Lucas in the movie like they did with Stanley. Like, he shows up for 10 seconds, everybody goes, oh, it's George Lucas. And then that's all the involvement he needs.
I don't know if they'll do that. We'll see.
Although Lucas, I would offer him like a quarter of the amount of money that he sold it to him for, and try to buy it back. They fucking ran that shit into the ground.
I have no idea what I have no idea what George is doing with that money right now. I mean, they gave him a fair bit of money.
Still waiting
they
for my
even-
sequel to Han Solo.
What they give him, like $5 billion or some crazy shit?
Some ridiculous number, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was in the billions. Yeah, it was fucking huge.
Oh yeah. Multiple billions. I know that much. But then there was the other caveat in there is that because he still gets a portion of like
4.05 billion.
Yeah, he still gets money from the movies and the merchandise, unless of course like the rule is like the 20% different, which one of the guys who worked at Lucasfilm, there was like an interview on Midnight's Edge, and the guy pretty much confirmed, yeah, as long as it's 20% different, you don't have to pay him. That's why like C-3PO's arm is red. That's 20% different. That means like we used to like C-3PO, you don't have to pay it. The stormtroopers, why the helmets are different and all that, 20% different. That's all you gotta do. And even Darth Vader's helmet, because we saw that it's all melted away. Because, yeah, I mean, 20% different. Don't gotta pay him. That's why they did all this shit.
Dude, that's fucking great.
Chewbacca's balls were shaved. 20% different.
I don't know what they did with Chewbacca. It's a little hard to do. The gun was the same, and I believe the shoulder packaging or whatever it is
The sash was probably
thank you,
different.
Dash, yeah.
The
No,
bandolier.
I know. They gotta make Chewbacca like a new character sort of thing where they shave Chewbacca and it's like a hot chick.
And don't forget, Chewbacca, the hot chick version, balls are still shaved.
You know?
Maybe they don't have to pay him anything for the traditional characters because they've already aged. They're already 20% different.
Fucking,
There's
I will never forget fucking Princess Leia just flying through space.
the Space Nun.
Where she just started
Oh.
flying through fucking space.
Space Nun.
Like, what?
Oh
I'm in the
my
vacuum
God.
of space. No problem. I have the Force. Let me just float on back down to the ship.
They fucking what they did with the Force was just ridiculous. It's like you could tell
Now,
these people.
now you just need a shot to get rid of it because it's a fucking disease.
Can Terrence Williams just go away?
No.
I'm so tired of his dumbass.
I mean, yeah, he gets annoying.
He's annoying as shit, and he's like half wrong at best most of the time.
Is he the black conservative guy?
Uh-huh.
He's the loud black conservative guy that's always telling people to go to bed and eating chicken.
Oh, because he's edgy.
No, because he's fucking retarded. I think the dude might have a fucking touch of autism. Like, he's fucking retarded.
Didn't he get in a car accident?
Fucking maybe. Is that why he's retarded?
No, I just remember there was like this big thing of like before I got kicked off of Twitter, where he was like collecting money because he got hit by a car or some shit like that. Where he was like in an Uber that wrecked or something.
I don't remember, dude. I know every time I see him, oh. God damn it. It's like
Guy.
It's one of those
And I don't-
conservatives
I
where you're
don't know
like,
why,
stop
like,
representing us.
I stopped like following the guy, so I don't actually. But people still retweet his stuff,
Uh-huh.
like fucking you or James Woods or fucking somebody. And so I was just like, all right, let me read it. I know I'm gonna hate it. Let me read it. I fucking hate it.
I'd probably retweet some of his stuff if it was funny enough, though.
Yeah, but most of it is kind of depressing.
Yeah, well, fucking everything's depressing right now.
Yeah,
Like, it's
that's
depressing
kind of the
because
way I feel, because, I mean, I almost feel like there's no fucking justice anymore. Like, everything's fucking shit. All these Democratic judges are fucking garbage and not fucking following the law for years. I mean, I think justice is fucking dead. I really think so now. Like, it's fucking depressing.
Well, and like, 90% of the justice system now is who can afford the best lawyer. It's not even about like who's right and who's wrong.
I mean, remember that
Plus,
case?
there's a lot of fucking judges that are essentially legislating from the bench, ignoring the law as it's written, and just fucking going with whatever outcome they want.
I mean, remember those 4 fucking black people who kidnapped the one white kid who has mental problems and they torture him for like 4 days?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
like retarded
yeah.
and shit.
And,
Yeah.
and they didn't do nothing to them? Like did they go to prison for kidnapping and torture or anything like that? I don't even think so.
I think one went to jail, and then 3 of them they basically pinned it all on the one person. So like 3 of them just got like fucking probation and shit like that. And it's like, you held somebody for 4 fucking days and tortured them intentionally. I don't understand how anybody walks out of there with fucking probation.
Because he's fucking white, but it couldn't be a fucking hate crime.
And it was clearly a fucking hate crime.
Yeah.
And nothing happened to most of them. Or I don't even know what the fuck happened. Like, the fucking media refused to fucking talk about this and be outraged about these 4 fucking racists kidnapping an American citizen and torturing him.
the 19-year-old guy went to prison, but everyone else, even the 18-year-old girl, all got charged as minors.
Which is fucking horseshit.
Yeah.
They were all 18 and up.
No, they weren't.
Last time I
The-
checked, that's what it said. They were all
the,
18.
there was a 19-year-old, an 18-year-old, and then there was like a 15 and 16-year-old.
Mm.
So the 15 and the 15 and 16-year-old, them getting charged as minors, I think that's a fucking stretch. But the fucking 18-year-old getting charged as a fucking minor, that's absolute bullshit.
No shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the 19-year-old was the only one that actually fucking went to prison, and I think the charge was 5 years. And what they actually what their conviction was, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but I think it was the kidnapping part. Like not the assault, not the beating, not the fucking torturing the dude. It was the kidnapping.
Yeah, because you only get 5 years for kidnapping. God damn, that's an easy crime.
Can somebody just fucking hold him for war crimes?
Hell,
I mean,
Joey Diaz got out in 2 for kidnapping.
fucking Joey Diaz.
Joey
That's
Diaz.
one of those ones that blows my mind. Like, there's a dude that's definitely killed a few people, and everybody's like, "Aha, these stories are so cute and funny." It's like, yo, you guys are fucking.
Fuck you! I love Joey Diaz. Don't you say shit about fucking Joey
I
Diaz.
love Joey Diaz too, but like, people just try to fucking pretend he's not a fucking like murderer.
And we do that with me.
No, we don't pretend that. We make fun of that every once in a while.
Yeah, your stories about Devil's Three Ways kind of balance it out.
What did you talk about? And Joey talks about pussy enough. I guess that's fair.
Sitting there doing coke out of a stripper's asshole.
You know what? If anybody did that, it would fucking he would do that. I could see that.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I mean, not out of her asshole, but yeah, like down the nape of her back. There was probably a little bit of little bit of doo doo in there.
No.
Get into the taint area a little bit. Those holes are very.
Man, dude, I used to hang out at strip clubs a fucking lot until I was old enough to be legally allowed in a strip club, and I was like, nah, I'm past that.
I went to a strip club once, and I was just like, this is fucking dumb. You just pay a lot of money, and then you just get really fucking worked up, and then you go home unless you want to fuck a stripper, which is really not a good idea.
I used to work out of them, so that's where that's.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
I was supplying.
Yeah, it was my buddy's bachelor party. We were all like, oh, we're all just turning 21. Let's fucking go.
Like, wow, this is just fucking sad.
Yeah, it really was kind of sad. And then every couple of moments, some like naked chicks like tapping you on the shoulder. You want to dance? You want to dance? And that's when I found out my buddy don't like black chicks.
It's like, yeah.
We took my buddy to the strip club for his 21st birthday. We had to convince him not to beat up the stripper.
What the fuck?
Like they put him up on the chair. Like they put the chair up on stage and brought him up and then put his hands behind the pole, not telling him that they were gonna handcuff him behind the pole. And then started and then started fucking like tickling him and fucking spanking him with the fucking paddle and pulling on his nipples and shit. He was gonna beat the shit out of that bitch.
Yeah, that's a bad plan.
he was gonna murder the fuck out of her. Like, nah, dude, like, and
happy birthday at strip clubs, huh?
like, honestly, rightfully so. Like, that bitch pulled his nipple out like a whole like extra foot. Like, like that shit had to have fucking hurt.
Bizarre,
Was he just sitting on the stage like, bitch, you're gonna have to take these off?
Let me go sometime.
Sooner or later, you're gonna lose these handcuffs, and it's on.
Almost done. You better fucking kill me.
Were the bouncers ready to go? Did they at least have an idea of like, oh, this is looking like it ain't gonna go great?
Nah, they were the ones that let him out of the handcuffs because they saw his face, like they knew he wasn't having it. Fucking stripper went and left, and he's like, "Don't fucking bring her back out here. I'm gonna whoop her fucking ass." was like, no, I can't fucking let you do that, man. I can't let you do that. I was like, all right, then tell her I have to go home.
I understand why you want to do it, but I can't let you do it.
I'm just picturing some stripper pulling a guy's nipple a foot away from his chest. He's just dangling like a fucking spaghetti noodle afterwards.
Dude, she was fucking tugging on that motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus.
Ugh.
He starts confessing to crimes he didn't commit.
I shot JFK!
I was thinking... Oh...
I killed Archduke Ferdinand! I know where Jimmy Hoffa is, just let it go!
So, what happened? You put Clinton up there. Start to get to the point where the people in the audience are like, I gotta go.
I don't want to know this. I don't want to know this. I'm gonna suicide tomorrow.
Damn it! I didn't want to kill myself yet.
So I still fucking like somebody hacked Hillary Clinton's Twitter, or was it her fucking Facebook? I don't remember which, but they fucking posted something about, I'm so sorry to hear about my dear friend's suicide tomorrow.
Oh, that's fucked up. I love it. Classic. She should have just retweeted that and been like, it's so sad. And then just put like his actual name up there, like the fucking hacker. And see.
I shot himself in the back with a harpoon.
27 times.
Yeah, that's the one that gets me. The one that shot himself in the head twice.
Right? Like, nah, bitch.
That's just fucking brilliant. When you could pay the cops enough that they'd sell that shit to the fucking DA. You got some fucking you got a lot of power. I mean,
that never went to the DA. The DA wanted to press charges, or wanted to go through an investigation, but the DA couldn't get the police to investigate it. Like there had to be an outside investigation done because the police refused to investigate it.
The police were like, "Look,
wait, was that the Vince Foster
we're not
one?
suicidal.
Body into the park?
No, I thought it was Nick something, or like, yeah, it was fucking Nick something, wasn't it? The guy that was like the NSA analyst.
The Seth Rich?
Oh, Seth. That's
Rich,
what it was.
Yep. That sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
That was the guy that was the NSA analyst, right?
I think, dude. He was a journalist, I think, actually. Hold on, let me look it up here.
Well then, fuck. I may be thinking about somebody else. Then
There's
been a lot of deaths connected to fucking the Clintons. So
yeah, that Clinton body count shit ain't no fucking joke.
What was that gaming?
Yeah.
Gaming had something.
The Vince Foster, that one was a long fucking time ago, but apparently, like, they fucking the theory is he actually was killed in like their fucking apartment or something. But then they moved him to a car in the park. But then, like, if he was in the parking lot, it would be under one jurisdiction, or if he was actually in the park, it'd be another. So they moved his body again into the park. Yeah, fucking crazy shit, dude. I mean, allegedly in Minecraft.
Anyone excited to see Mike Tyson fight again?
Is he fighting again?
He's training.
Oh, shit, how old is he now? He's fucking 50, isn't he?
Pushing it.
Although, fuck, George Foreman fought when he was old as fuck.
Yeah, but he got his ass whooped.
He didn't. He became the fucking champ.
What, after he came back? No, he fucking didn't.
Yeah, he did.
But,
Alright, I'm looking this up, dude. don't think he kept it for very long, dude, but I'm pretty sure.
And unless he got like his first fight was a fucking title fight, and then he just lost a fucking shit ton of fights, and then decided to stop again. But they don't fucking do that, even for somebody like George Foreman. So.
Yeah, at age 45, he regained fortune in the heavyweight championship by knocking out Michael Moore to win the unified WBA, IBF, and lineal titles.
All right, well then never mind. Fuck me.
Yeah,
maybe
fucking 45.
Maybe Mike Tyson's just gonna go into like the women's
thing.
league.
George Foreman has fucking, you know, could take a fucking beating and fucking, you know, could still dish it out. You know, he always had fucking super fucking knockout power.
Did Butterbean ever fucking box? Or was he only good if the person wasn't dodging?
Did he ever actually do straight up boxing? Or was it just that early MMA shit?
I just remember him from Jackass.
Boxer, kickboxer, mixed martial. I guess he must have done some, and professional wrestler. So yeah, I guess he must have done some boxing too. He's another one that could probably still fuck. You know what I mean? Just take a bunch of punishment and catch the guy with a lucky fucking punch and knock his ass out.
Hey, you never know.
Fucking entertaining, dude. That's for sure.
I liked watching him knock the people in Jackass out. Didn't they also pay him for that? Like, that had to be a great day.
I'm sure, dude.
We're just going to give you this wad of cash to stand here in front of a camera and knock some fucking idiot out.
Oh, why the fuck would you...
Oh, man. Did anybody watch Umbrella Academy Season 2 yet?
Fuck no, dude. I saw that was the fucking second season. Was it any good, dude?
I enjoyed it. Weird? I enjoyed it. There was one part that I thought was kind of fucked up, like the whole storyline with the dad and the mom and the fucking autistic kid. Like, they tried to play it off like he was evil because he didn't fucking want his wife fucking leaving him for some other chick. But, like, this dude stuck with, like, and this is before they even knew what autism was, like, stuck with his wife and, like, helped her with the kid and fucking was faithful for, like, fucking 20 years. And then they're, you know, he's just a terrible person because he doesn't want to, like, let her go and fucking run off with some girl she just fucking met. And he doesn't want her taking the kid with her.
Yeah, I don't know, man. After that first season, I don't know if I could give the second season a chance, dude.
I enjoyed it. Umbrella Academy 2, the Season 2 one.
Did you like the first season?
I loved the first season.
I really enjoyed it.
And I liked Season 2. I just thought it was a bit too similar to Season 1.
Yeah. I liked Season 2. The only thing but I didn't like the storyline with the dad because I thought that guy was actually a pretty decent dude. The one they killed off.
Wait, fucking Hargreaves?
No, not their dad. The fucking Vanya's fucking housefrau's husband.
Oh.
Like where she fucking gets amnesia and lives with the family and fucking mom starts fucking getting after her and... I thought that dude was a pretty fucking stand-up guy, like, for all the shit he fucking did. And they just fucking killed him off like he was evil because he was like, I don't want my wife leaving me for another woman. Like, it seems pretty fucking reasonable. I'd be pretty pissed, too.
What an asshole.
And taking the kid and just fucking leaving in the middle of the night.
Speaking of leaving, I'm going to head out.
All right, man. Peace out.
No, you're not. Pussy.
You just mad because he won't marry you still?
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
Oh man, I was watching watching a video on Reddit where they were talking about things that like people do because they see it in the movies and it's not real, and they were like, just constantly being persistent and not giving up on a girl who says she doesn't like you. I'm like, but that fucking does work sometimes. Like, you hear people fucking talk about that shit all the time.
I guess the manner of the persistence matters, I guess.
Oh yeah, in reality, yes, of course. But they were saying just don't do it at all, and I'm like, but there's hella people who are married now who are like, well, he just wouldn't stop trying to get me to go out with him.
Yeah, he just kept stalking me, so eventually I sucked his dick.
Yep.
I was like, I admire your persistence, man.
Legit, there's a whole bunch of shit, even on Reddit.
Are you stalking someone, Stabby?
God, no. It'd be a lot of fucking work.
It really is, dude. I really do not understand that fucking mentality.
Oh yeah, no, I had a chick that I worked with got stalked. It was pretty fucking gross. It was pretty fucking creepy shit. And then you look at the fucking statistics, and a whole lot of those end up in murder.
Yeah, that shit's fucking scary.
It's like, yo, you ought to carry a gun with you now. Like, this
Get
dude's
that
gonna be fucking coming after you sooner or later, just based on the fucking odds.
Yeah, even with restraining orders and all that shit. Like if that shit, if that shit worked, the dude wouldn't be a fucking stalker to begin with. Obviously, he's not respecting boundaries or fucking laws or anything.
Oh yeah, yeah. And some of his fucking lines were great. Like he showed up in the middle of one of her shifts and he gave her like this bottle of salad dressing. He was like, "It's homemade. I call it goddess salad dressing. It's for you because you're a goddess."
Hold on, let me write this shit down.
Fucking that was a line right there.
Christ.
He would like leave stuffed animals and shit on her car like while she was working, so she'd go out in the fucking get in her car and there'd be like this fucking stuffed animal there with like a little love letter from him.
Romantic.
Man, I think everybody that worked there wanted to beat that dude's ass.
Yeah.
Probably.
With his insanity.
Oh yeah, well I mean the chick that worked there was a really nice girl. She was not like some bitch that like pissed everyone off. She was, you know, friends with everybody. So I don't know. Then again, that company's fucking weird. There's a lot of weird people there.
That's what she gets, dude. She was probably too nice to the guy.
No, she was pretty clear about not being interested. From what I
I got
understand,
Gimmy's been
like
here
she
this whole
pursued
time and only said like things like twice.
He's taking the weekend off from streaming. He's just doing it on a stream.
This is his downtime. Sitting on a stream and saying
that. Which one of y'all changed Futter's name to 12-Step Futter?
Not me. I think it was Dateswell's idea, but like I did it before I gave him the power to change names.
I like it. That's good.
It's a good one, right? Yeah.
I approve.
I came up with that. I came up with Mulatto Jesus. Pretty good
Yep.
nicknames.
Yep, Mulatto Jesus was yours as well.
I remember coming up with 12-Step Futter, but I'll claim it, dude.
Just like the white man to claim something he didn't fucking do.
No, I remember that because you were like, "Hey, can I change names on this thing?" Because you ought to make that guy's name 12-Step. Or on the other hand, maybe if I say it enough times, then if he won't be mad at me for changing it, he'll just think it was your fault.
Yeah, I don't really care about pissing butter off, dude. I'll take it. I'll take the heat.
Neck yourself, Dave's want to neck yourself.
Christ. These people.
I'm not saying you should neck yourself. I'm just saying you should neck yourself. That's the weird part about where it just gets like the repetitive, and you're just like, why do they keep saying it?
Like fucking over and over and over again. Like, I mean, tell me to kill myself, that's fine, but at least be original.
Come up with different ways to say it, yeah, definitely.
Right.
Get a little bit of a surprise lead in.
To be fair, how many times can you tell someone to kill themselves and be fucking original? I don't
40,
think
47.
There's no such thing as
47.
anymore. No, you're wrong.
I like that's where gaming decides to throw in. Look, it's hard to be original when you're telling people to die. Although he has a point, and pretty much everybody you think about it has probably already been said.
Well, no, true, but you just don't say the same one over and over again. At least, like, fucking sprinkle in some like they don't have to be original, but just something different every different time. Like, you can't just say the same thing over and over and over again. It loses its effect.
As much as you bitch about it, you fucking keep saying and talking about it. So I think it still worked. You're just mad you didn't do it yourself. I don't know. You keep talking about it, so why?
Matt, I didn't kill myself.
No, because you didn't say neck yourself.
Why don't you go back to not talking gaming?
God damn.
Oh, sorry.
It was just like fucking.
Unnecessary.
It wasn't that you said it. They were just so savage.
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, kind of matter-of-factly. Hey, I got a suggestion for you. Trying to help out.
We still love you, even though you are kind of, sped.
Guess he took my advice.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, my helpful suggestion.
I mean, it is a funny response to fucking be like, then fine.
All right, I will. God damn it.
Okay, what happened?
Jesus. Explaining the joke is Daytoi's job.
God damn it. Fuck. That it?
I was waiting for you to explain the joke. You didn't explain it.
Oh.
Damn it. It's not working.
Wow, so just nobody's doing a goddamn thing. Cool.
How does this show not have more fans? History.
How does this stream not have more dislikes? We only have 4 dislikes on here. Oh, wait, okay. No, it's time to end it. He showed up.
Oh, fuck.
Bye-bye.
Somebody. Oh, we did say his name 3 times because of the changed name, dude.
No, that was Nacho in the chat.
Oh, good God.
It's gotta be allowed.
God damn it, Nacho.
My silence and
we said
mouse clicking is
12
more annoying than my
butter.
smoke detector and keyboard
We
combined.
said
There you
12
go.
step butter at least 3 times. That's why he's here.
All right, bye-bye.
We usually do end around this time, actually, ironically enough.
We can just go offline, and Futter can go off himself.
I mean, you got 7 people watching for one, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow, that's
but,
true,
like,
7 people.
Futter negates like 5 of those, so.
If at least one of them's Futter. I mean,
What the fuck happened to my thing? What is all this
minus
shit?
4.
Onlyfarmers.com. Oh, Nachodamus bombed it. Bombed the fucking chat with a bunch of memes there.
Oh yeah, what happened to that one dude who had the loud keyboard typing?
Oh, that dude was fucking loud. I'm sure my clicking is annoying, but yeah.
Dude, yeah. He must have had his keyboard like right next to the fucking.
Well, he also had his microphone set wrong.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had it to Omni or whatever.
Yeah, where it picks up everything in the fucking room. Yeah, definitely not a good plan. Should we root for COVID-19? Like, kill them all.
Probably.
Go, go, go.
I don't know. It seems like it gets a lot of hype either way. So.
Dude, I want
don't know
COVID 20 now. Let's go.
COVID-20. even more quarantinier.
I wonder if they're actually trying to come up with a fucking more vicious version of it, just so they can justify the continued lockdowns and all that shit. Because the stats don't really justify all the shit they're doing.
Then Joe Biden be like, if you don't have COVID-20, you ain't black.
You saw the last one he said about Hispanics and blacks?
Oh, God, no, I missed that one.
Hispanics think differently. Some Hispanics, not like black people who all think exactly the same.
Along those lines, yeah, pretty much.
God damn it. I love fucking... He's even better than fucking Bush Jr., because Bush Jr. was like... at least aiming for like old-timey down-home wisdom, but just fucking it up real bad.
Only once.
Whereas Joe Biden is just straight fucking racist. Like,
Yeah, fucking really is, dude.
if you ain't voting Democrat, you ain't black. What?
or him fucking telling that one guy, "Are you on cocaine? You're gonna test positive for cocaine?"
Making out with his fucking granddaughter.
That shit.
Are you a junkie? Are you a junkie?
Yeah. Even his syntax in that was all off, dude. He was saying weird shit.
I mean, I would have replied easily to that motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to take the test real quick. What about you? You gonna take that test with me, or you choose?
Well, I ain't taking no test. They fucking
I mean,
popped me for weed.
I mean, he could always.
He has just enough of fucking.
I mean, he could be pissing powder, so you never know. He might
Yeah, right.
not pass the test.
Oh.
He has just enough cognitive abilities left to know that he will not pass a cognitive abilities test.
You tell Joe Biden, like, look, I'll take a piss test if you do. Let's see who's on more drugs.
He's probably got prescriptions though.
Yeah, more
He's
than
got a
likely.
fucking shit ton. The dude's like 3 centuries old.
Like half his breakfast is just pills. Did they give you like chewable fucking drugs at that point when you're a certain age, or do you still got to try to swallow the whole pill? I never did no pill drugs, so I don't know. You know what the proper way of doing them is. Do you just take them, or do you grind them up and snort them? Do you smoke them?
Yeah. At that age, they just fucking. They give you the regular pills. They give you the liquid shit. They fucking hook you up, dude. You get to be that old.
Damn. Yeah, my dad had the fucking the morphine where you fucking fill a little syringe up at the top of the bottle thing,
Yeah.
and you just drink it. And we had to fucking always get him the Listerine strips to fucking chase it with because it was so foul.
That's like saying that satires.
No, that shit tasted sweet as hell to me, dude.
The fucking morphine?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was more of a condition.
Oh, never. That's right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I knew it was leading to me getting high.
Yeah, exactly. I get that. I get it now.
By the way, I'm talking about what Nacho just posted.
Oh, the fucking hot dog when Freddy Krueger sends you a dick pic.
That reminds me of saying in satire.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know, Nacho Damas brings up a fucking fair point. If a
I don't need to
Democrat
be
wins,
way more veiny. Way more veins.
yeah, I wonder if they'll try to keep COVID around if fucking Trump wins.
I don't know if it would matter at that point. I mean, he's not going to get reelected again after that. So what the fuck would the point be?
But
You know
the
what I'm
left ain't
saying?
exactly logical.
Yeah, that's true. Pelosi really is a fucking lunatic, dude. I'm starting to think that she thinks she's the crypt keeper at this point.
She kind of looks like it.
Dude, she fucking looks and acts like it, dude. Fucking weird head shaking around and shit. But yeah, it's. How old is that bitch? Isn't she like fucking 90?
Something like that, yeah.
There really should
No,
be an upward
I
fucking...
think she's in. I think she's in her 70s.
Oh, wait a minute. We have that magical fucking thing where you can just look.
80. Okay, yeah. She's fucking 80 years old.
Mm.
That's fucking
That
old.
is
You saw the
fucking
new
insane.
interview with this stupid bitch. She fucking literally said that China wants Biden to run, Biden to win, and that Biden's the best candidate because China wants him to win. What a
Pelosi said that?
stupid! Yes,
Holy fuck, dude.
fuck that bitch is retarded.
Hey,
Our
this-
biggest
she
enemy
really
wants
had a
Biden to win, and she fucking tells us that.
She's got like dementia and fucking hardcore alcoholism going on, dude.
She's pretty out of her fucking mind to be like, yeah, you should vote for Biden because China wants him to win.
Yeah. What the fuck?
You know that country that we've been in a trade war with for like fucking decades?
And they've been stealing our fucking information and spying on us and intellectual stuff and all that shit. Yeah, let's go with China.
Is she getting her news from the fucking National Enquirer? Wait, is the National Enquirer still a thing? I'm really
Fuck outta
fucking
here.
old.
I know.
Inquiring minds want to know. What was a commercial back in the day? In the 80s. If the readers of that qualify as inquiring minds.
I mean, minds is a
What's his
strong
face
word.
left?
Really credulous minds want to know. Things were fucking hilarious back in the day, though. Like fucking, Bat Boy, Bat Baby born. A picture of like a kid in like fucking some kind of weird bat suit. Half bat, half baby. He's Bat Baby.
So many fucking Americans believe in garbage like that. It's so fucking scary. So scary.
Dude.
How many people love reading and thinking all that is real? It's
Dude,
sickening.
The best one I ever saw was baby born pregnant. was a fucking story in the Inquirer. Baby born pregnant.
That's disgusting.
It's so fucking bizarre, dude.
What's up, Turish?
Search that board.
Good God.
So, poor guy. Bored enough to watch this shit.
Go watch Joe versus the Volcano. Fucking best movie ever.
Movie never happened. Satan still thinks that. Oh, just fucking with me.
I mean, I still think you are.
I mean, to be fair, on the surface of it, the premise is a dude agrees to go jump in a volcano for, like, some money. It's kind of a weird thing.
From what you're describing. It makes sense if you have like a whole year of just fucking getting everything you fucking want.
But that's not how it works. It's not how it happens in there.
That's what makes it fucking ridiculous, dude.
Or,
Yes, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of another. There's got to be some more 80s movies that just have like that bizarre fucking
All of them?
premise where you're just like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
The 80s were a really weirdly coke-fueled fucking just nonsense thing, dude.
Well, like Alien, or not Alien, Predator made sense. Like these guys are in the fucking jungle, like trying to fucking fight a war, and there just happens to be like this crazy evil alien. That's more believable than a guy taking a bunch of money to jump in a volcano.
Yeah, there are a few. Towards the end of the 80s, it started getting reasonable, dude. But man, early to mid 80s was fucking insane.
Oh, like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. No, that was 70s though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Was
That
that,
was-
even,
yeah,
that
that
might
was-
have been
that was-
60s.
That was
That's
either
Willy
early.
Wonka, you moron.
No,
That
it's
was
Charlie
either
and the Chocolate Factory.
early.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah.
That's the 2000s version.
51. The Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the remake. Willy Wonka.
Oh,
and
the
Chocolate
first one is Willy Wonka. My
Moron.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. The fucking book is called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's what I was going basing it off of. My bad.
Your chocolate,
Yeah,
something.
the one with Johnny
First,
Depp, the remake with Johnny Depp was the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, it was 1971. Okay. Yeah, the better one was definitely Willy Wonka then.
More.
Schnozberries. It tastes like schnozberries.
Yeah, that is definitely a trip down LSD lane.
Yeah, a lot of the 70s were that, dude. Before the cocaine came in towards the end there. There was a lot of tripped out weird shit. Oh, that's fucking great. I'm getting part of the Wikipedia. Willard Wonka, better known as Willy Wonka.
Oh man, did he have a lot of fucking mice and rats that did what he told him to, too?
Oh, there was a sequel, Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. There was a second book.
Oh yeah, there were way more books, yeah.
That's crazy.
I think there was also a lot more shit in the books than there was in the movies, obviously, because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's usually the way
it gets real. Those get real fucking weird.
They also get real racist at times.
Oh,
Like
did
especially
they?
especially the second book. Like it's weird, man.
Was that the Willy Wonka and the 14 words?
It's close enough.
Willy Wonka,
14
1488.
It's gonna be the book that was that Samaj is gonna go back and re-illustrate. Oh, the fucking that Johnny Depp one is just real fucking weird.
I really love the music. I fucking love the music.
It's a fun movie to watch. It's just so weird.
That's because you're a queer homosexual, gaming.
And that dude they picked to play all the
Nah.
new fucking Oompa Loompas was a little fucking bizarre.
Yeah, that was an odd choice. All the Oompa Loompas are just that one dude.
Yeah, yeah. I understand the midget lobby was very upset. I mean, the little person lobby.
Oh man. Oh yeah, maybe that's what it was. It was like we don't want to pay like a whole bunch of midgets. We're going to pay one dude.
Oh, I'm sure that's what it was, dude.
I'm sure he got paid very well because he did like more roles than anybody in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Still cheaper than paying all them fuckers individually. Yep. Yeah, what else is happening?
I fucking I play Overwatch. Yay. The midget lobby felt shortchanged on that deal. Thank you, Turish. We'll give you a tish. Tish. Man, that is that still a thing? Is there really a midget lobby in Hollywood still?
Oh, dude, there's a lobby for fucking everything.
Oh man,
there's a PA's lobby, and you know what PA is?
Nah,
they're fucking slaves. Like, they're slaves, and they have a lobby.
I don't.
Is PA production assistant or something?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But
basically,
like,
the people. Oh,
they're
but I'm Turish. Oh my god, fuck you, dude.
What?
He put but I'm Turish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, moving on. So PA is public or fucking production assistants. Aren't they the people that basically just make minimum wage to basically just be like a step and fetch it and do whatever that like nobody else wants to do on the set?
If they get paid at all.
Oh, if they don't always even get paid? Oh, damn.
A lot of it's intern shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't pay them nothing.
Oh, then they really get the fucked up jobs because they can't fucking not do it. Because if they refuse, then they just fucking lose their chance to get like the decent money, I'm sure, that the other people on the set make.
Let's tell them it's going to get me great work experience so we don't pay them.
Yeah.
You look great on your resume.
It is
Unpaid.
weird that internships are legal if you think about it. Like, you're doing a fucking job and you're not getting paid. It's a little fucked up.
Well, that's the thing. Like, most internships now require you to get paid unless it's set up through some kind of educational thing.
Ah, okay.
Like part of a college program or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And those are actually becoming few and far between nowadays. Like, my generation was one of the last that still had those. Those are becoming illegal.
Because they recognized how fucked up it was. They're like, that's a pretty fucking messed up racket. Maybe we ought to fucking stop. Man, I wonder how many production assistants have died.
Back in the day, probably a lot.
Yeah.
They have them double as stuntmen. No experience.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like the fucking all the stuntmen didn't show up throwing a PA.
this wig and run through that thing of fire.
And you just have a guy who doesn't have all his fingers come out and tell the PA, all right, as long as you keep this strap on, you'll be all right. Everything will work out just fine. Just don't take off the seatbelt. Rolling down the stairs is fine. Just, just go with it.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's safe. We'll find out if you break your neck when you roll down the stairs and break your neck.
Well, we put these 1/4-inch pads down at the very bottom of the stairs for you to land on. So, that ought to help.
Oh, shit. I still can't believe that fucking Trump ice cream thing. It still fucking blows my mind.
Trump had 2 scoops with his chocolate cream pie dessert. They sounded so fucking serious.
Fucking did like a whole fucking segment about how Trump gets an extra fucking free scoop of ice cream in his chocolate cream pie or whatever.
I think my dad yelled at me over that one. Because he was telling me like all these things that Trump did, and he's like trying to convince me that Trump's evil, and I think I just laughed at that one because it was like, how do you not?
That's fucking awesome.
He had 2 scoops of ice cream with his pie. Fucking what? Why are you telling me this?
Posted all these. Damn, there's a fucking string of them. Oh, is it Samaj? Oh, Nostradamus.
Yeah, Nostradamus has put a bunch of fucking memes in there.
One with fucking Pelosi, where it says "Know your parasites." It's got the fucking Lone Star tick, and then under her picture it just says Luna tick. That's pretty good.
Mean,
well done, sir.
there's some fucking weird characters in politics. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the campaign ads, man. I just really, really want to see like a fucking supercut of Biden just like sniffing little kids.
Dude, seriously. Oh, man.
And then just the background is him just like fucking bumbling through something that he just had no idea what he's saying anymore. Like he started that sentence with a purpose and just fucking stopped in the middle but kept talking anyway.
You know what I really like to see made illegal is the fucking shit they do at the end of the commercials. And fucking George W. started it. My name is George W. Bush, and I approve this message.
He didn't start that. That started around the same time as him, but that wasn't his fault.
Yeah, well, he fucking popularized it, dude.
That was basically a workaround for campaign funding. That had nothing to do with Bush. That was just so that they could say, like, well, I didn't pay for it. They paid for it. I just approved it. So it doesn't count as campaign financing. They didn't actually donate the money to me.
Oh, so it's a bullshit dodge kind of thing?
It's a dodge, yeah.
Like finding a loophole in the law.
Mm-hmm. Because you can go make a fucking campaign commercial if you want. I mean, you don't have millions of fucking dollars to do it, but, there's nothing stopping you.
All right, I'll do it. You fucking convinced me.
Well, I mean, if you want to sit and...
No, I wasn't trying to talk you into it. Oh, no, you got me. I'm doing it.
He's talking about suicide, right?
Yep, go for it.
Oh, thank God.
Fucking campaign commercial.
Just
Potato.
start the Jonestown Kool-Aid challenge on fucking YouTube if you're going to do it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Do the world some good.
Oh, yeah.
You like the Hot Pot Challenge. You'll love the Jonestown Kool-Aid.
If you thought the Ice Bucket Challenge was popular, wait till your friends see this.
You'll love it to death. Fucking bad. My apologies.
The love it to death. Just a bunch of videos.
Oh man. See the last one he fucking posted? Nostradamus posted. Somebody on fucking, I assume Twitter says, "Why use
Oh,
Google
yeah.
when Jesus has all the answers?" The person responds with, "Not gonna ask Jesus where to find midget porn."
Oh, somebody made a fucking meme. Mr. Tourist put it in there. Where they replaced all the girls that Joe Biden's like sniffing and caressing with fucking anime chicks. It's so much like more disturbing.
Holy fuck, dude.
That's fucking great.
But yeah. That should be enough, dude.
Lives matter.
Yeah, between his fucking crazy gaffes and him fucking sniffing teenage girls' hair, should be enough to not get him elected.
You would think.
And the Tara Reid stuff, you want to throw that in there.
How fucking senile he is. He can't even finish sentences correctly. I mean, to be fair, I can't either, but I'm not running for office.
Yeah, there's a big difference between.
Yeah, even when he was stumbling through that whole junkie fucking coke test thing, dude, like it kind of didn't really make sense, dude. It was poor syntax, at least.
Yeah.
What the hell did he say? It was something he reversed the thing, and like instead of saying fast forward, he said forward fast or something like that.
Gotta go
Part
fast. Like the Lego fleshlight. I don't know whose Discord I stole that picture from, but
Probably mine.
probably, yeah. But it's fucking hilarious.
I think it was Nacho who posted it.
It probably was, yeah. Like I said, I stole that.
We stole it.
I stole that picture from somebody because it was fucking great.
Speaking of stealing, how's your game streak?
Back and forth. But I'm winning more LP than I'm losing for each win and loss, so I'm still
Dude,
going up.
I'm in a 7-lose streak right now.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking oof, dude.
I know.
Oofta, oofta, and the poofta.
Oh, Nostradamus says it wasn't him?
We'll still blame him.
I mean, it is his style.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you
Probably
gotta
wouldn't
slap a
even
Hello
do it.
Kitty picture on it or something first.
I bet it was fucking... I bet Nacho would do it. My head hurts so much. It's just a shitty week.
It's because you play that terrible game, League of Legends.
I've been talking about.
I mean, it is terrible.
It really is.
Playing Overwatch, he's ranked.
Yeah, there you go. I got gold rank in DPS, man. I'm so fucking proud. That's like 2 steps from the bottom.
I get that the DP stands for double penetration, but what does the S stand for?
It's damage per second, but I double penetration.
Double penetration, sissy.
Oh, there you go. That all works.
Now it makes sense. I get why you're ranked so high.
Yep.
Double penetrating Satan.
I don't like it. I don't
That's
like it.
Samaj's job. That's Samaj's job. Don't. I ain't marrying Satan. Samaj is.
That's why he came to America.
Came to America.
We're so stupid.
Yes.
That was.
Really are retarded.
Yes. Like I agree with that.
It is impossible to find fault with your statement.
How could it make my brain hurt? Uh, I don't want to be in this planet anymore.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of questions. The only thing I could think of was, do you think lava wants to be hot? I just don't fucking understand why. I hadn't even
You're
thought of
kind
that.
of fucking special, bro.
Kinda.
I just was sitting there like, where did that come from? What the fuck?
I was,
Scary that it disturbs even you, dude.
I mean, it's almost as bad as saying, does water like to be wet? I mean, it's almost as bad as that.
Or maybe we should go back to your do bees know it's raining thing, dude. You want to discuss that for a while?
Man.
What is with the whole "do bees know it's raining" thing? I don't understand.
Yeah,
Like,
I
what?
don't know where that's from.
I just was curious, man. Do bees understand rain? Like, I'm sure they have the instinctual response to get out of it, but do they really like understand that it grows the flowers and shit? Like, do they get the necessity?
I thought you said you saw that somewhere. It's actually from your own weird fever head, dude.
It was just something I wondered.
They're bees. They don't fucking care about nothing but their mission, you dipshit.
But don't they like have a little like weird fucking language of vibrations and shaking their ass or something?
Mm-hmm.
What does that have to do with anything? With understanding what rain and what the what happens when rain happens and shit? Like, shut up! Shut up already!
I fucking love how into this you're getting.
I like how you take him seriously as a person gaming. Like,
I mean,
Yeah,
what can I do?
okay, like if this guy was in a sitcom, would you think, oh, he's a real character? This is a real human being? Nah, this nigga fucking retarded. Like, there's no fucking way he's being real.
Oh man.
He's like the stoner character that you just feel so bad for him. You just want to pet him in the head because you're like, I don't want fucking nacho crumbs on my hand. I'm not gonna pet him, but
I
for him, you
Nacho
know?
crumbs? What the fuck?
Nah,
Oh,
man.
man.
It's fucking Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Oh god, I can't fucking drink Mountain Dew
Well, I
anymore.
couldn't think of that, so I said nachos.
yeah, Mr. Hindsight.
Man, I think if I started on Mountain Dew right now, I'd be fucked up. I haven't had caffeine in so long, man. Oh.
You know, he'd be the one neighbor that comes out with the one character like from Married with Children, the lesbian, the real life lesbian chick, whatever her name was.
Oh yeah.
Just me and another lesbian.
Yeah, but she has like big ears and big.
Another.
I'm surprised Cody missed that joke.
Who's the first, Stabby?
I was just figuring like I look enough like a dyke that people would figure, you know. Like, oh, it's still that bitch. With a lesbian.
Okay. So two big-eared dead-eye bitches. He just likes to watch the background.
Oh god. That's the show we gotta do. Stabby and the lesbians. Just fucking me hanging out with full of dykes. But none of those sissy, like, fucking left-wing ones. I want the hardcore, like, fucking bull dykes.
The bull lesbian.
Dude,
Those chicks are fucking fun.
have to wear plaid. If they ain't wearing plaid, they ain't getting in.
Yeah, and if they got hair that's longer than, like, an inch.
Oh, fuck.
Don't forget the big ears and dead eyes.
Well, they're lesbians. It's not like they ain't gonna fuck me.
Yeah, but you still want your eye candy.
Oh, I suppose. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because it's just is like I don't. Yeah, there's those dudes that are like, oh, I'm gonna get that lesbian chick. It's like, nah, dude. That ain't gonna fucking
No,
happen.
fair enough.
To really reinforce the fact that you should be a lesbian.
I'm very confused now.
Make sure that they know they made the right choice when they decided to not fuck men.
Where do the bees come in?
All right, gaming.
Questioning your weird.
I'm gonna make a deal with you. All right.
Okay.
We'll play ranked if you play one of two champions every single time we play ranked.
Don't give me fucking that. Fuck off.
And if you don't want to play one of those two champions, we'll go play norms. Deal?
No.
Ooh.
I don't
Alright,
make
so-
deal with the devil. Fuck off.
Do it all the time. So, Leo or Pike?
Well, those are the ones that I usually play with you.
All right. And I swear to God, if you pick Zillion, I'm dodging.
Only play fucking zillion.
Wait, what did the Birkenstocks have to do with Cherish? He's saying, don't forget Birkenstocks.
And the bitches, the lesbos.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And they gotta have a fucking Subaru, because Subaru is the most lesbian of fucking cars.
Or a Miata.
So, do you think Birkenstocks like change value with the market?
Stop talking.
No, let's go back to the bees.
Do Birkenstocks know when it's raining?
There you go. Oh, good question.
The new show is you hanging out with a bunch of Birkenstocks.
I mean, the Birkenstock make big ear dead eye bitches hotter.
Oh man. I think we can all agree any show that has me in it is just gonna fail. Like,
Oh, how dead is that dog?
dead is what dog?
Oh, the one that was in the fucking slideshow.
Oh, all the dogs in that slideshow are dead. Yeah, they're definitely dead. Long time ago. Let's see. I think the last dog we had isn't even in the slideshow. Like they're that far back. That was the dog that we were all like, oh, we'd love to get a dog, but just like a normal dog. We don't want like a weird fucked up dog. So we got a fucked up dog that was all fucking traumatized and shit.
Really. Soraka.
Dude, I've seen a lot of them recently, and like they're getting kind of fucking annoying.
Well, that makes sense that you would want to be Soraka.
No, that's why I'm banning Soraka.
Oh.
You know, the big horn, 2-eye, banana throwing.
Sriracha?
Sriracha.
Yeah, Cha-cha-cha.
Diarrhea.
Oh, the conversation's getting spicy. We just need that fucking old school sitcom laugh track to play.
Canned laughter.
Yeah, that canned laughter shit.
I'm just glad Futter is gone. Like I really don't enjoy it when Futter is here. Like when Futter is here, it makes me really sad.
Oh, damn it. That's 3. You fucking guy.
He might still be in the chat.
You're not that lucky.
No, I think he came in just to make fun of us.
We're not that unlucky.
He was mad about my mouse clicking.
Damn it.
Oh man, think we should call it.
No.
What do you guys?
Fuck if I know. I'm just a half Negro.
Yeah, and you got to think more positively, dude. You're half white.
HIV possibly.
No, there is one thing though. I don't get why fucking people keep talking about fucking mixed babies. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm not saying don't have mixed kids. I'm just saying you should probably think about it first. Mixed kids grow up fucked up.
Not if they're half white and half Mexican. That turns out pretty well.
Well, because they're way
Like
cuter.
you, because you're the epitome of fucking normal.
Well, not me, my son.
Oh right,
White.
even better.
Well, my mixed cousin did used to steal cars and wreck them for fun.
Case in point. And then Daytois' son is the son of a junkie, so I mean that's obvious.
And a meth addict.
Who has
Mother's
fucking
side.
what is that personality disorder? Shit.
BPD or
Borderline personality. Yeah, that's a fucked up one. That's a fucked up dealing with his mom, I'm sure.
indeed.
That's fun.
Yeah, fucking BPD's a weird one, man. People get all kinds of fucking crazy on that.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of fun to deal with in the relationship.
They're the clients we absolutely do not want in our programs. And like most programs don't want borderline personality clients. Just because they're so
They're fucking
fucking
nuts.
pointless. Well, also, like, even people who specialize in borderline personality will be honest and be like, yeah, you're talking very, very small amounts of change over like 30 years if you're lucky.
If if it ever happens.
I just think that's the normal mellowing with age, because you're dealing with somebody's personality. You can't really just change the personality like that. They have to want to change, and clearly, if they're BPD,
Well,
they really don't.
You have to recognize that there's an issue, and that's
Yeah.
almost impossible for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Their fucking whole fucking coping mechanism is their delusion that they're fucking perfect and never do anything wrong. That everyone else is the fucking problem.
Yep. It's always somebody else's fault. But they also just fucking turn on people on a dime all the time, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that whole fucking ideation bullshit, dude. It's from fucking thinking you're the fucking greatest thing on earth to fucking hating your fucking guts from one day to the next.
Mm-hmm. Well, you never know which it's gonna be. It's always a fun surprise. Especially if you have to work with that client 8 hours a fucking day.
Or be in a fucking relationship with them.
Oh, that I can't imagine. That's a fucking nightmare that I don't want to fucking live.
No, it literally fucking would seem like she like flipped a coin in the morning, flips a coin in the morning, decides that she's gonna fucking be like fucking smothering love, fucking hatred.
Oh, God.
For a dull moment, I guess.
I bet she was real good in bed, though.
No, dude, not
Really?
really.
Because the
That's
crazy
what's
ones usually
fucked up.
are.
No, I got the one fucking bitch that was fucking prude.
Damn.
Yeah.
All that shit, and you weren't even getting like crazy ass like blowjobs.
Indeed. Fucking tragic.
Tragedy.
Hey, jungle, jungle, jungle.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
Have you guys talked about jungle fever now?
Mm-hmm.
The fever. Both of you.
Fever. No, that's the wrong one.
Both of you.
Oh no, it's Jungle Love. That was the fucking song. With the one they end the fucking one of the Kevin Smith movies with.
Jungle Love.
Don't they end one of the Kevin Smith movies with Jungle Love? I thought
Which
they did.
Kevin Smith movie? There's a lot of them.
The fucking, I think it's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like it ends with the fucking song and dance thing.
I thought that one ended with Suzanne by Weezer. Is that a different one?
No, I'm pretty sure it ends with Morris Day and the Time. Because they wanted something from Prince, but
Where they're walking with the ape. Oh no, that was one that. Hold on. I know they definitely end one like that. Now I fucking must know which one it was. Oh, it was Mallrats? That was fucking right.
That didn't sound right, but okay.
Oh, yeah,
believe you.
I remember. Well, actually, I remember it being weird because there was no ape in the fucking movie. But he was in the fucking end
Nicely.
scene. And fucking Suzanne. Alright, where's the end part? Kind of written in for no fucking reason. At the end when they're like, yeah, you got the, Brody got the Tonight Show, and... Yeah.
oh, they
Silent Bob
foreshadowed
getting
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back by just showing them with the monkey, right?
Yeah.
And they were playing that
I don't-
Weezer song.
I don't think they planned it that way. That might have been like later on why they put the monkey in there in the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah, probably. Or Kevin Smith had already figured out, had an idea of what was going to go on in that other movie, so
Yeah.
he knew there
Could
would be
be.
a monkey or something. He's like, I know there's going to be a monkey because I want to put a monkey in a fucking movie.
Indeed.
I didn't push that button.
Yeah, you didn't forfeit while you were winning either. Right. Nope.
Well, he
nope.
made $11 million off of that movie. Well, he didn't make it, but it actually made $11 million. That's not bad.
When Mallrats?
No, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. It was $22 million to make, and it made $33.8 million worldwide total.
That's it.
I'm sure it's made more since, but for like the release and stuff like that, they actually made money off of it. So
Nice.
that's why he keeps making money, because he keeps bringing in. I mean, $11 million. It isn't a lot in movie terms, but it's still a lot of money. Well, they'll keep throwing stuff at him as long as he keeps bringing in money. Although his last fucking movie was terrible.
Wait, what was the last one?
The one where he fucking put his daughter in as like the romantic lead, the Jay and Silent Bob something or other.
Yeah.
The sequel to Strike
Oh.
Back.
I don't think I've even seen that one.
Fucking don't.
Are you Hosers? That's the one we made with his daughter and some other bitch.
Yeah, just don't. It's just really bad.
Kevin Smith is checked out. He's like, yeah, just give me my fucking check. I'll whip something up. Put my daughter in there, a little nepotism action.
Well, I'm sure he fucking buys whole hog into the fucking left wing shit though. Doesn't he? Doesn't he like tweet? Didn't he talk about it all the time? I just stopped watching his shit because it just started getting too political, and I'm like, fuck you. Just want to be entertained, motherfucker.
Yeah, no one wants to hear your musings on life, dude.
Look, he's a performing monkey, and he should do his little fucking song and dance, and that's all he needs to do.
Yep.
That's how Hollywood should work. You got a bunch of performing monkeys, they do their little dance routine, and then they shut the fuck up.
That's how it should work, dude.
Dude, my first back was an entire completed Essence Reaver. Fuck me, dude. I've been trying to back like the last 5 minutes.
Yay.
Damn, dude. Fuck this level.
What, am I like the only one not playing video games now?
I thought you were playing Overwatch, man.
No, I want to get those fucking ranked matches out of the way and find out what I rank in the support. Got to pay more attention than being on a stream.
Yeah, I'm playing just like a little fucking puzzle match. It's not something that's particularly taxing.
You saw that Flash?
Mm-hmm. That was nice.
I think I'm gonna call it though. We're kind of fucking petering out here.
You're Peter.
What? Peter's out?
Yeah.
My Peter's out.
Mine too.
Good for you guys.
I don't think he can look down to look at his Peter.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Pretty sure it's out though. I can't really see it, but I'm pretty sure it's out too.
It's like two
But I
belly
think it's
buttons. Innie and an outie. Fucking.
I got a horrible visual.
Whoa, gaming,
gaming.
your mic, fix that. That
Oh
was...
damn.
You sound like a fucking adult in a Charlie Brown show, dude.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. That's much better.
Much better. All right, yeah, you want to call it?
Yeah, I think it's about time to end it, man.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you stole his line.
I like
Don't
stealing
fuck me
things
around.
because...
Oh, fucking bye.
He's black.
No, wait, I'm only half black. Is that better?
No, not really.
Is that better, Detroit?